Yep, Alex.
Yes, why not?
So, uh, last session we finally got away from the stone circle
Woo!
after many a session.
See, now you can say it because I said it first.
Yes,
Um,
many a sessions solving the mysteries of the enigma that is Dimlim's tribe and the cult that has taken over it. We found a few nice glowing shards and an icebound tome in the last trial. And as with those, we got out, talked to Thrimhall, and we had a short long rest.
a short, long rest.
And we had a short long rest.
Brief respite.
Brief respite. Dimlim wanted Trimhall to teach him Primordial because none of us knows Primordial, and it's a very nice thing to have, we have figured out. But at last, one long rest is not enough to learn an entire language.
Of that.
Strange that. So we got out, and Dimlim just started sprinting at Mach 5 away from this place, while Hattie turned into her dragon form, and a slight surprise caught Trix and Hattie that her scales weren't as shiny as before, and she'd grown larger. Dimlim not really noticing this because he sees Hattie's true form all the time, and small changes just kind of happens. They caught up to the gate approximately at the same time, seeing as they are as fast as each other. And we did a great little puzzle. First of all, we got an epic monologue from Alex about the vastness of the glaciers and the mystery surrounding the ancient times.
The foreboding mood of this general area.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm glad it came across as foreboding. It was meant to.
So we got to the gate. We heard rumblings inside. We tried to read the runes, and everything pointed us to like a table-ish thing in the middle where these shards were to fit perfectly if we channeled the right type of magic into it. After a bit of trial and error, we managed to do so without harming ourselves too much. And this giant titan of a handsome man with a belt rose
Fixating
up.
on the belt.
Yes, he has a good belt. He has a nice belt. I like his belt. Uh, he rose up, and he more or less challenged us to see if we are worthy to proceed. And we are, as far as I can tell, about to roll initiative.
You are, but before I have a lovely monologue first.
Okay.
Beyond the realm of flesh and mortality, where cold itself becomes a force of will, stands the guardian of the frozen wastes. An entity neither living nor dead, bound nor free. It is no mere sentry, no simple construct of stone or steel, but a being of ancient will, frozen into existence by forces long forgotten. It looms at the base of the great sealed gates, a colossus wrought from the bones of the ice itself, sculpted by the unyielding hands of time and magic. Towering beyond mortal comprehension, its form is encased in layers of jagged permafrost and enchanted glacial armor, each slab etched with runes older than recorded history. These sigils, flickering with unearthly cerulean light, pulse in time with the gates, as if the Guardian itself is bound to their slumbering will. Where its face should be, there was once a veil of frozen frost, ever churning, and mist and ice and sifting through before its visage is finally shown. Its eyes, as they should be called, burn with a piercing blue incandescence, not with the heat of fire, but with the cold fury of eternity. To meet its gaze is to feel the weight of ages, the memories of countless souls turned back by its unrelenting watch. Its limbs are colossal, jagged like the arms of a frozen deity, its every movement accompanied by the groan of an ice shattering of ice shifting against ice. The cracking of stone from beyond its limits, its one massive hand, it wields a halberd hewn from the core of the mountain itself. Its blade an extension of the glacier's own wrath, pulsing with cold so profound it leaves the air to puzzle in its wake. Upon its back, great shards of enchanted ice rise like a frozen crown, jagged and raw, each containing the echoes of the long broken oaths of lost voices lost to the wind. The runes upon its chest form a binding script, a spell woven so deeply into its essence that even if time itself has failed to erode its command. It is no mere guardian of stone and magic, this is the force of nature itself, an embodiment of the glacier's will, the mountain's silent, unyielding judgment made manifest. It does not reason, it does not yield. It does not sleep, for sleep is a privilege for those who might awaken. It does not rage, for rage is the burden of those who feel. It does not fear, for fear is the curse for those who doubt its purpose. It simply is. For ages beyond count it has stood beyond the gates, before the gates, waiting for the unworthy to fall before its might. Many have tried. None seem to have passed. And now, as the ice groans and the frozen air trembles with presence, it awakens once more. It turns its gaze upon you. The weight of ages forgotten, battles pressed down, the wind screaming as it once warned you, to turn you back before the ice claims you once more. It does not ask why you've come. It does not ask if you are ready. It only asks one thing. Will you be worthy? Or will your bones, like all the others, be left to the ice?
I don't have bones.
I can make you have bones.
Oh, okay. That's threatening.
You will feel how it feels to break bones.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's threatening on a whole new level, isn't it? I don't have bones. You will. What?
Wait, excuse me?
Versus the frightened Dimblim.
The Titan just starts to create bones inside of Dimblum as a way to do hurt.
Hey,
So
no.
horrifying.
Stop that.
That's technically necromancy. Hattie could probably do it.
No,
True.
we're not
Wait, this
making
sounds
a
like an
skeleton
epic spell.
inside of Timlum.
It sounds like an epic spell, though. Just create bone, and you just
Create
start
skeleton.
creating bone. Yeah, you just start to skelify things.
It sounds like just a corruption of the spell regenerate.
It really does.
Yes.
You start casting regenerate on somebody, and they're like, "Wait, I already have all of my bones," and you're like, "More, more."
More bone.
Yeah,
More
I will
bones,
give
more
you
bone,
more
more.
bones.
You will feel bones so I can break them. Sorry? That's a wonderful
Create
villain
bones.
threat, isn't it? You will have bones. Why? So I can break them.
You now have 19 more rib bones, and I will break every single one of them.
Giving somebody else
That is-
some of the extra rib bones would probably just instantly eviscerate their internal organs.
Yaha.
Yes. But you
Just
keep
like-
casting spare dying on them so they don't die.
Oh god.
Oh,
Just have an
Now
amulet.
we-
Just have an amulet of spare the dying as permanent.
You dipped very, very close to the horrible scenario that Hattie was considering imbuing on Eithengrux.
Mhm.
I told Ina about this because we talked about it in character, or in character, but privately.
How dare you
Long
speak
story
kindly of
short.
character without me? This other
She was
Hey, we
thinking,
have
Oh, there you speak in private.
how do you... I will tell you now because she's not going to do it, but she was considering taking Ethan Grox's phylactery, placing it in the center of her lab, and then spending a month to cast Forbiddance on the lab permanently, and just leaving him there to reform and then instantly burn up in holy fire as he reforms in a place that does 40-10 radiant damage every turn that he's there,
I love it.
and creating his own personal hell for the foreseeable eternity
This is
that
where
that would
Hattie
be.
goes on a dark arc.
Oh yeah, she thought about it. She has other plans right now, but it was a thing that she very well could do, and that's kind of horrifying. I don't think Alyssa even deserves that.
Yeah,
which is
but
why it's
Are you sure?
fitting for Hattie to talk to Trix about it, because
Yes.
Trix is all about this things. Like, she would fully support Hattie.
Yeah, which
This is why
more
she
concerning
talked to
than
Trix.
anything else.
Because she was like, she won't judge me for having horrible thoughts.
Right. So now, the time has come. Will you face this foe, or shall you shrivel before its might? You have been given the option to run. Should you engage it? Your fate is your own.
Should we just run, guys? Like, do we have to be here? Like, we could be in a beach somewhere.
I mean, I say it sounds like a fun challenge to me.
We have faced many foes together, and this challenge will be no different. Let us
Yeah, but
come and
he's
accomplish
very
our
big.
purpose.
Is
How tall
like
is he, by the way?
200 feet? That's
was
actually
thinking
something I have
100.
written down. I have
Oh.
that written down. It's 200 feet.
Nice.
Yeah, he is literally 200 feet tall.
Okay, I
It's
couldn't
the
remember how
one
tall,
of
but I knew he
three
was
things.
very.
So we're just gonna hammer his toes until he dies.
Basically, yeah, you're just going to attack his toes.
We all can fly.
I mean, I would not fly 200 feet up for him to smack
Wait.
you down so you can take
I'm going-
more
You
damage.
can fly.
I'm going to grab Trix's collar and say, "Would you like a better perspective?"
Oh God. Are you...
Gosh, no, I can deal with the toes. You guys can go up there
Deal
and
with
fly
the
and
toes.
yeah.
Sorry. Such a trick
So-
And you guys can fly up and deal with the rest.
I will instead then put a hand on Dimblim, and I'm waiting for my turn to cast this, but I'm holding and ready to cast a spell, but I don't want to do it out of initiative because it'll throw things off. Or do you want me to allow me to?
Now, I
Now?
have decided, and I've given this a lot of thought. Collective initiative seems to be working so well in Spelljammer.
Mm-hmm.
I am willing to extend it to Immortals.
Ooh.
I
Yeah.
I think, if I may suggest something, because this is a very big creature, there is more sense that we cooperate attacking him. But if there are like multiple enemies, maybe having a single turn would be easier. So could we like do both, like a collective decision beforehand, what we want to
No, I
do?
want to know what your vote is on this.
I like the collective initiative. Makes for way better teamwork.
So, Lars,
I think
I
at
also
minimum-
like that.
Travis?
At minimum, I would like to try it. I may change my opinion later, but I think I'd like to try it in this campaign as well.
Yeah, I'd like to try this one because I think it will work well in Immortals. I know, what's your viewpoint? It's still valid no matter what you think.
I definitely will rather like Travis said, like I would definitely try it, but I still would also hold the option open that some fights will probably be better to scatter the initiative. But for now and for this fight, I would like a collective initiative.
There are
Just
always
because
things
this-
that can act before you anyway, so it will scatter slightly.
Yeah,
Especially now.
Yeah,
Because
will
we're
also say
doing
that I
this,
do
I have put mechanics in which can divert it.
I will say that I would agree that I could see some fights if it's more of a skirmish type fight, it could work better still having the stacked
Yes.
initiative of traditional. But for anything big like this, 100%. Let's do turns and see how it
Yeah.
works.
Right.
so for this one, I would like collective.
For the first time beyond the stone circle, please roll initiative.
Yay!
Oh
That's actually
shit!
really good.
Hang on, I've got an Ina one on here.
Hey.
I don't know why. I know, why have you got two
25.
16.2s on my turn order?
Why? Wait, I
It
can
only
only
shows
see
one on
one.
this end. Yeah.
Yeah, I can
It
only see one.
should only be one.
I can see 2. I don't know why I can see 2.
Well, I can have 2 turns.
No, you're not having 2 turns, bitch. No.
It's the
And-
DM gods telling you to give me 2
Now,
turns.
do you have advantage or disadvantage?
I have advantage.
Okay.
That's why it tells 25 and not 8.
I'm just
Barb-
checking.
Yeah,
Barbarian stuff.
Barbarian stuff.
Because barbarian bullshit.
Hey, barbarians aren't bullshit.
They're too angry to die. That sounds like bullshit
Yeah,
to me.
that's it. 2
Hey.
actions to die is about right for barbarians.
Or
I mean,
American
just
presidents.
because I have a feature that lets me drop to 1 HP instead of 0 doesn't mean I'm too angry to die.
Well, you beat his initiative. You got 59, he got 40.
Yes.
Nice.
Like a bitch.
We rolled fairly well, to be totally
You
honest.
did roll very well.
What do you mean? I rolled shit. I rolled a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I rolled
but
a
I
17.
rolled a
18.
It's a 4, yet it's still a 16.2.
Yeah, but I have.
Why
good
do you have a
initiative.
plus 12?
Because she's a
You know what?
bullshit bitch.
I got this.
Wasn't it the Shadows of Foreseeing or something like that gives you...
Yeah, I was gonna say I got this when I turned 20.
I wrote this, I fear.
Because this is very recently that I have gotten this much
Mhm.
initiative. I have usually had a plus 4.
I fear that I
Okay.
wrote
Oh,
this
no,
into her
plus
character
5.
class, because I wrote it, so I fear this might be my fault.
Right.
Does it
Anyway,
let her add,
I,
like, proficiency or something?
I have a question.
Yes, what is your question?
Yes.
Can I rule of cool something?
You can always sell me a rule of cool. Whether I buy it is another matter.
Yes, because
Travis, what?
I had plans from the beginning. I will see how it affects this.
Okay.
because I am going to rage no matter what,
Of course.
But
Like
I
a
would-
barbarian.
like every good barbarian. But I would like to pair that with my nanobots, as when I rage, I grow in size. I doubt I can grow the full 200
Yeah,
feet.
there's no way you can grow the 400. So you
The
class as a medium
largest-
creature, don't you?
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
I
you can at
class,
least be a large creature,
which is 20.
which seems reasonable.
Like,
One size
Large is
up.
10 by 10.
Yeah, one
Yeah.
size
Yeah.
up is reasonable.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah, because my next stick was the largest creature, friendly humanoid creature I have seen, and that I can possibly turn into is Thousand Tooth, which was like 30 feet tall.
I don't think he was even that tall, but he was pretty impressive.
No, he
He
was
was-
in his were form.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. He had multiple forms.
Yes.
So I am fine
So-
with you being a large creature.
Okay,
You will not have the
so
strength that comes with it because you already have the strength beyond what comes.
yeah, no, the strength is I'm not doubling my strength on it.
Okay, I'm just checking on. I need to be
No, no.
specific.
So, as this is happening, I would like to kick off my my thing as well, which is I had my hand on his shoulders. I had my hand on Trix's shoulders too, but she declined the offer that I was proposing, and I'm going to go ahead and cast Dimension Door 200 feet up and land Dimblim right in front of his face.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So, Dimblim is now
but
at face
I-
level with him. So am I, still in human form, and I'm going to kick off of his face and start falling backwards.
You will hear Trix
That's a very
say
cool move.
It
As-
felt so
as-
good.
Yeah.
as you're about to pop out, Trix will say to reaction to Dimblim growing in size, "No raging in bed, honey,"
Oh,
and then
Hey.
you pop away.
He's 200. Yeah, he's 200 feet away now.
Yeah.
No response.
No
Last thing you
response.
heard Trix say is, "No raging in bed, honey."
I'd like
Oh,
to
you
tell
would
that I
enjoy a
know.
good pounding, I'm sorry. Also, you dimensioned on me to his face, which means I'm further than 20 feet away from I know, which means our shared AC is not happening, which means my AC is 33 now and you lose 5.
Oh, that's
I know.
fine. That's fine.
You say that now.
still have good AC, and I have another plan. As I am now the ground troop, I need to become my own fucking.
Ida summons the
Oh, I-
dragons. No.
Wait, that was not my plan, but you gave me an idea. But no, I had another plan. Maybe I should initiate that though, since both of you have done
I
something.
think that's your fuck it dragon. Your fuck it move, though, isn't it? Summon the black dragon.
It's my fuck it move, and I'm not in a fuck
I
it
would like to know
mood
how far
now.
we have to go for you to summon V.
Oh, that's far.
Death's Door and beyond.
Yeah, it's gonna be because I'm summoning the dragons if any of my friends dies. If my dragons start dying, we have to come and help. So we have to be there.
Oh, so that's the point
But
where
no.
V happens. Okay.
No, I actually wanted though because now Hattie and Diblum is above tricks.
Ah, question. Answer this.
Yes. I would like to. Now I don't remember what the spell is called because I have.
Because you're level 20 and you have so much.
No, the thing is, I have had so many character sheets because I have had my character sheet problem. I know I have a spell that can turn me into a demon that gives me stupid things.
Oh,
I'm going to do that.
Shadow form.
Shadow form?
Yes, shadow form.
Oh, do
Yeah.
you have shadow form anymore?
Yes.
I should still have shadow
That
form.
was part of your
It's
subclass.
not- Yes,
no,
it's
it is part of her new subclass.
Yeah,
not
it's
her
part of my
former.
new
No,
subclass.
I changed it. It's not called shadow form.
No, you called it something else. I have it in my OneNote.
Something.
It might be
Hold on.
It's
Umbral.
probably
Hold on.
it's probably what you both think about.
I don't know what it's called, but you've given me character sheet and everything for it.
Which is the character sheet that works, that one?
No, none of my other characters. This is the one I'm using is the only one that works. So, but I think it was called. No, well, maybe it wasn't shadow form. Hold on, let me find the one character sheet that actually works. That I can't. Okay, here.
I need to pull up the spell point notes.
While
There we go.
she's doing that, can I start hammering this guy?
You can. I have one question for Aina, though, because I just need to know for DM's knowledge. Aina, how much would it take for you to try and call Cyric?
Oh, I think that's probably something that would actually come easy to me because
Okay.
I'm.
I thought the answer was
Yeah,
no.
like I think I could call Siri just to annoy him.
Wow.
Like
That sounds
we're there.
fitting.
That sounds very tricks like. So yes, she would call.
Me off. Okay, yes, you can start hammering him, Lars.
And I'm very curious how this works.
So 31.
Yes. Yes, so 31. Does a 31 hit?
Let me check, because he has weird bullshit.
Mm.
Because you guys are now so high a level, I have to do weird bullshit.
Yeah.
I have no option.
That's fair.
So... 31. 31 will hit for now.
Okay. And that is 38 damage on my first attack.
A bludgeoning.
26 bludgeoning, well, 30 bludgeoning, because rage is bludgeoning, and 8 force.
You will slightly hit him and hear a ding.
Ding! I'm gonna hear a ding, okay.
But you don't seem to have got much purchase on him.
Then I will try again. There's a 40 hit?
40
Wait,
hits.
that should be a 35. Why is it not a 35? It should be a 35.
Added plus 27.
Yeah, I have a plus 27, but Great Weapon Mastery takes -5 to add 10 damage.
It's not
Oh,
adding
that's an
the
option.
-5, yeah. It's not doing the -5 because it's optional.
Yeah, no, I have to turn it on and off on my extension. It did it for the first one.
Yeah, I know the spell
Okay.
you're looking for is umbral form, but you don't have it in your.
No, but I actually was going to state that it doesn't matter whether or not I have it in my spells or not, because my level 20 thing is that I can cast all spells.
It's umbral transformation. Sorry, is what you have.
Hmm.
Which I don't think I created, so I apologize. But you have the stats for it.
Yeah, because like I said, I know that I think it was my level 20 feature is that I can cast all
Yeah,
spells.
you have access to all spells. Yes. Lars,
Yeah,
that is
access to
indeed
all
a
spells.
hit.
Okay, good. Then that is plus gauntlets, because I always forget the gauntlets. 36 points of something as fancy as fire, because I can change. 47
Did you
actually,
change the
because
bludgeoning to fire?
I changed from bludgeoning to fire.
Oh yeah, you have the arcane forge. More.
Yes.
Which indeed does hurt him.
Oh.
But not as much as you would anticipate.
No, probably not. And
Besides,
I've
trying
learned.
to melt permafrost. It's not as easy as you think it is.
I have learned my lesson about thunder damage.
No more Ragnarok, please.
No more
I don't want to have to
Ragnarok.
talk to Odin again.
I
The
mean,
Lord of Dicks.
The
Lord.
Lord of
I
Dicks.
mean, we can summon the Lord of Dicks and see what he does.
As you do that, he will use his free action because he has one.
Mm-hmm.
As he does so, you will see every single piece of armor on him seems to have a strong permafrost glaze on it, almost seeming to rebuff you.
Right. But it doesn't physically rebuff my attack.
Not this time. However,
Uh.
you will take 10 points of cold damage, but you will take it.
Yeah. But what's
Very
that? The butt?
No, you will
The
take
butt seems to be more severe than I will take
You
10
will
damage.
take it because he ignores damage immunities.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't have resistance or immunity to cold. I just don't feel the cold.
Oh, okay, then you take it. You take
Yes.
10 points of damage.
Yes, that's fine.
Oh, this wasn't, this wasn't made for you. This was made for Hattie.
Yeah, I was like, I'm the one that's immune to cold. And
Yes,
yeah.
how dare you? Right.
Sorry.
I will instigate my next barrage of attacks.
Meanwhile, Hattie, what are you doing?
Kicking off of his head and falling through the air. So I believe he falls 60 feet around, correct?
Yes, correct.
So at the end of this round, I would be still pretty high off the
It'll take
ground.
you 4 rounds to fall fully.
Yeah. So I plan on doing some cool shit on the way down.
Trix is just going into a fucking umbral monstrosity.
Sounds good.
Hammering his toe.
But no, the first thing I'm actually going to do is it's another buff because I'm not going to do anything about myself. I'm going to go ahead and actually cast. Well, I don't know. Yeah, we'll start with doing the helpful stuff that I was going to do before I even begin falling. As I'm kicking off and pushing Dimblim into being like, "You got this now." I'm actually going to cast Death Ward on him as well.
Ooh, how nice!
So let me mark off those spell points on something. Oh, that's right. We were using the tokens to count them, actually. It was a 4th level spell, so 6 spell points. And that is going to be... Well, that was my 2 actions. Technically, I still have a bonus action if I want to. But I don't think there's anything I have as a... I don't think it's going to do much against him, to be totally honest.
No.
How much damage was that? Please remember me.
Huh? No, I didn't do any damage.
Death Ward is no damage.
Yeah, no.
Correct.
I'm sorry. I heard death and I heard Hattie. And
you assumed, yeah.
She's just hurting things. I was fully listening, but also my mind's like, hey, Death Hattie. Maybe there's something extra to this.
Death Hattie? As long as you hear Death Hattie and not Dead Hattie, it's fine.
Not yet.
If it was Dead Hattie, that'd be a whole different adventure because she might or might not have some friends on the other side, kind of thing. Anyway, so yeah, Death Ward on Dimlim as I kick
Oh my
off,
God,
and
the princess and the freaking frog came into my head.
I know it.
The other side.
Yeah, not in that way, but Hattie probably does. At least one I know of. So kicking off of the giant's face, going into a free fall behind him, casting Death Ward as she does on Dimlim, free falling, and I think
What is your wording for Death Ward?
you touch a creature and granted a measure of protection.
What is your wording for Death Ward?
My
What is
wording
your
for Death
wording you
Ward.
use?
What is it? It's
Don't
verbal
die.
and somatic.
No,
So
I'm asking you what it would be.
that's a really good question. It would be in Draconic for sure. So let's see what the Draconic word for
Life is.
life or protection or something like that, because it would just be just an uttered phrase of magical power. Let's see, Draconic translator. This is what I use all the time.
Oh, it's worth knowing I am in the actual process of creating official languages for all of your languages.
Nice.
I'm making it.
Um,
I'm having an AI help me create them because that's a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah. So the Draconic word for life is Tobor. So all you would hear is her go Tobor as she pushes off of you. It sounds like a hiss.
Is it a B or a P?
B. Tobor.
Okay, because otherwise it sounds like vampiric topor.
Tobor. But that came out weird. It would be more like hissy because it's the Draconic. So it'd be
Yeah, no,
Tobor. As she pushes off of you and casts that Death Ward. I think she's then going to, you know what, for Rule of Cool, I have to do this because it feels right. She's going to summon her spiritual weapon.
I have to.
In her hands, she is going to summon her spiritual weapon Scythe, stick it in, and drag it down him as she is falling.
Oh, we're just trying to go down.
Correct. So it's still mechanically going to be the exact same thing, but it feels so much cooler her being like, Scythe. I doubt it's going to do a whole lot, but where are you? It's just going to be, I'm only going to do it at 3rd level because I don't think it's actually going to do a lot either way.
It does have it to hit as well, doesn't it, if I remember correctly?
Yeah, I'm just finding the spell so I can cast it. Spiritual weapon. Oh, 2nd level, excuse me, not even... You know what?
9th level.
I could. It would not be
Tricks
very
could
good.
cast it at 10th level in theory. Because don't you have the ability to exceed, Aina?
Exceed what?
Spell level.
Expectations.
Do I?
Oh, is that...
Can I do that?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do
it. Low.
Because I decide at this point it's too powerful to give you access to.
I'm just going to do it at 2nd level, so wow, it's a 27 to hit. That actually might.
That is a miss, I'm afraid.
That's about what I expected. So it digs into the permafrost, but does nothing actually to him other than looking cool as she is sliding.
And Trick's unaware of this slightly.
Yes.
A scythe will just appear at the floor. Go straight down his...
No, I still have the scythe because
you're holding
it's still
on to
going
it.
with me.
I'm not used
Yeah.
to you holding the spiritual weapon is the issue.
I am not either.
No one really does that, but it's a perfectly logical thing to do. If you can actually hold your spiritual
Seems like you
weapon.
should.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's my turn. So that was everything I wanted to do. I got a Death Ward on Dimlim. I also got him 200 feet in the air.
Which is impressive.
I still have 2 attacks left, but Aina can do her spiel.
Excellent. Aina.
Yes. I hear what you say about spell, but I cannot find it.
No,
if it's a spell
Yeah.
above level 5, I can't see it because of
No, it
Warlock.
should have been written in. I think that's the one. I remember me telling you there's one thing I couldn't write in because it didn't work.
Yeah.
That's the thing I couldn't write in
But-
because it didn't work.
But I have
You
previously
have the stat block,
been... I have the stat block. I have it in my OneNote, so I have it in front of me. So, you guys will, if you glance down... well, it's hard to miss because I now emanate in... Is it a 30-foot radius? Yeah, 30
mean-
feet around me now, so it's probably 15 each way, is now a dim light.
30-foot radius is 30 feet each
yeah.
way.
Do you
So.
class as large now?
Yes, I actually think so.
This is 30 feet.
I will also say that
specify.
Hattie 100% notices because I have a passive perception that is insane.
Yeah, Hattie sees everything. Hattie sees all the
I'm-
walls.
I am 200 feet up in the air and I'm trying to hit something.
Yeah,
I
you have
probably
other
won't
problems.
notice.
My passive is 24, and my focus is on keeping my two friends alive. So I'm
It
paying
doesn't-
attention to both of
You
them.
now have a sexy demon form.
Aina's
It
new
does not
form, as
specify.
I have it.
Yes.
This is new tricks.
Ew!
I missed out
Yeah.
B. I'm sorry. Should be Umbral.
That-
Um.
That feels great.
Roll. It's a strange dialect thing.
Yes, she
The B is
becomes
silent.
She will
Be
become
silent.
like she
There's
would.
no
she
language
she
I
would.
know of silent bees, but hey, now it is. Actually, no.
She,
'Cause
Scottish.
No, they're not quite.
No,
silent, just
but
present-
Aina is trying to do
Sorry.
something.
I am trying to do something because now that I have materialized as this and have a shadowy area, I don't think this will pertain to this creature. But if it is in my area, it has to make a wisdom saving throw or become frightened. I don't think it can be frightened because it's sense of fear, but it is a thing that can happen.
I'm gonna
I
level with you.
also think-
It is completely unbothered by your voice.
Yeah.
I assume so.
It is an ant.
Yeah, she's an ant that seems a bit darker than usual.
My question is, how far away from the creature am I?
Approximately like
By
10
his
feet.
big toe.
By his big toe, yeah.
So if I use my 5 feet of free movement, he's now 5 feet away from me.
Yeah.
You could also move on top of. You can move towards Hattie because she's in
Hattie's
the air
really
at the
not
moment.
Yeah, you can
Yeah, I
also
think-
stand under
okay.
the emblem, but
Yeah.
Well, I will
Tokens.
probably be standing here, but I'm just gonna stand here so we can actually see Hattie. But I'm standing here. So that was okay. How does this work? Oh my god. Okay, let's just try and fucking shadow
Aina has an
strike.
entirely different freaking stat block for one character.
Yeah. Okay. I have multi attack. That means I can do 2 melee strikes or shadow strikes. Okay. That's gonna be a
Is this your shadow demon
D20.
stats?
Yes, it is.
Can you send them to me because I need to edit them?
Okay, I
Oh.
can send you. You could access it. It's in my thingy.
Where? Which one, Aina? I have so
The
many
the
ones.
original, the one I've completed. On top it says shadow form.
Which one, though?
The short one.
Okay.
the one note. You
The
know that one.
It's in my personal quest, my first personal quest. The children's and the orphanage one. It's in the top there. But yes, okay, because I have to roll. Okay, I can actually. You know what? I'm gonna roll physical dice because I don't get the d20 rolls. Okay, let's try. I have a plus 12 to hit, and that's a 12. That's 24.
Is a miss.
That's what I.
Yeah. My 27
Okay.
missed. So
Yeah, that's okay. Come on, 20. No, I hate rolling crit. Not on fucking. Okay, I'm gonna roll with it. So that will be a 32.
if it was a natural 20, it's just
Yeah.
it auto hits.
I just hit
It is. I haven't touched it. I can take a picture of it.
No, we believe you.
I believe you.
I don't believe me.
Okay.
I
It
never
was actually
believe
a nat
people who
1
roll.
and she just turned the dice.
No, but the thing is, whenever
That
people
picture
roll,
doesn't prove anything.
Yeah, but like whenever people roll like physical dice, this is like Alex's the one dice he gave me, or the dice that he gave me. And I never believe people when I roll nat 20s, because when we actually did physical dice, we had one person that kept on fudging his rolls, which was really annoying. So there's been that.
Was you
Yeah.
that one person?
No.
No, it was
And we
Tom.
believe you.
But yes,
I have seen tricks
I-
fail enough to know that you're not going to fudge things like that. Failure is part of the fun.
Okay, so nat 20 with the 32. Does that hit?
Yes, and that 20 hits.
Yeah, and that 20 hits regardless.
Okay.
You
So,
could have plus
that's-
2 in modifier and it still hits.
Okay, now we're on multiple
Minus one.
dices. So that is 4d6s plus 4d8s. Okay, wait. Let's do this one first. 12 plus 6.
What kind of damage is this?
This is slashing first, because it's two different types of things. So 12 plus 6, 18 slashing damage. And then, on top of that, that was bad rolls.
Oof.
Plus 10 necrotic damage.
Oh.
And that was my multi-attack. Which means
You can do
I
that.
still have...
Yeah, never mind. You missed on the first one.
That was a crit, so you should have doubled that. Did you double the dice?
Oh! No, I did not. Okay, so 12 times 2, 24,
And 20.
30, 36 slashing damage.
What?
And then...
24, 30 slashing damage, because you don't double the modifier.
Oh, okay. So 30 slashing and 20 necrotic then.
Okay.
I forgot I crit.
So
I
to
crit.
slash at the creature and it barely hits him. Even your necrotic damage seems to have no impact upon him whatsoever. But the thermos seems to melt slightly.
The permafrost was probably temporary hit points.
No, you don't know that.
I don't, but mechanically, I'm talking.
Those are
Above
30,
tables.
40 hits.
40 does hit.
I just realized this shadow form is going to be so shit against this creature.
I know, I've rewritten the shadow form anyway.
It's fine.
No, I have rewritten it.
Oh, you have.
Seeing as fire worked, I will keep on doing fire, so that is 56 points of fire damage.
56.
Yes.
Okay, it seems to melt some of the permafrost, but the creature itself seems unfazed by this.
Yeah. And I shall do my... Kind of annoying that I have to go in and turn it on and off all the time, but I will do my last attack from this round. With 32.
Is actually a hit.
Oh, okay, nice.
I know, there you go, you have a new stat block under V2.
That's a shadowy thumbs up.
Yeah, I know, I saw the shadowy thumbs up.
So 53 points of fire. And that's the end of Dimlim's
His
turn.
permafrost seems to phase off of him.
Yay, we got rid of his temp HP.
Right,
Remember, you have temp HP up because of your
I
armor.
think Ina may have
that
had
is-
multi-attack on him. What's up?
You have temp HP because of your armor, if you want to.
Oh, that's right. I always forget to apply that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Also, Aina did her multi-attack because she missed on her first one and then crit.
Oh, okay. Never
Yeah,
mind.
but I still have one action left.
Yes. Is turning a
So-
bonus action or an action?
25
Turning.
temporary hit
Turning
points.
is a free action.
I will
Okay,
apply
so
that
turning
to-
into
Jeez.
the
Oh,
umbral.
you mean transforming?
Yes.
What does that class is as a bonus action?
Okay,
Mm.
I figured it would, but it's nice to clarify.
No. Where did you put my new stat block?
Under the current one, it's a page that says V2.
Oh, yes. Oh, okay.
It's not too different, but
No, it's not too much.
I will need to go move my car soon. So
I-
just heads up on that.
Just as because I need to read this, I am just gonna do my Shadow Strike again, which because I can, as an action, make another Shadow Strike attack.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna do that. Shadow Strike. Oh, I now have a plus 17 to hit. Where's my dice? Oh no. Fuck. Have I put it? Yes, I did. Okay, never mind. Okay. That's 15.
after this,
Plus
I want to know what dice
17.
you're using out of interest.
Your die from this one.
Oh, that one. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I gave you multiple
The
dice.
one, the one you blessed.
Yeah.
Of course I'm using those. This is a good die. This is a good die.
What was that, Aina? It was a
15, so 32 with the new stat of 17 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
So that's 6d10 of slashing instead. Huh? Ah!
Aina can hear the voices again. They're telling her to do things.
Mm,
I'm gonna go move my
So-
car while we're finishing this up.
yeah.
I'll be right back. It'll be a minute.
742.
Is this
43. 43 points of slashing
You
damage.
slash at the creature and seem to gain no purchase on it. Your claws are.
And then I still have my necrotic damage. 8d8. Oh, I can actually add modifiers. Okay, I didn't know that. Roll. And 37 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, that will wash over the creature and seem to gain purchases.
Fuck, this is the only thing I can do.
You're giving him a black toe.
Yeah.
It's
You,
yes.
you are currently building up necrosis in his toe.
You're giving him
Which-
frostbite.
Yes,
Gangrene.
which toe are you
Yeah,
hitting?
which toe are you hitting? I'd like to know for flavour.
Oh, his left toe, definitely.
Which one?
His left toe.
Which
Yeah,
toe?
he has
There
more
are
than one
there are
left
multiple
toe.
left
Well,
toes.
Is
Well,
it
the
the little
big
toe? Is it
Well,
the
the big toe. His left big toe.
Okay. Is this a weird Titan anatomy? They only have one toe.
No, wait. No,
Yeah,
actually,
sure,
actually, no. Actually, I take that back. It would be the right because I'm standing on his right, so it's his right big toe.
Yes.
The fact that we have to state this is just proving how immense this creature is.
Yes. His right big toe is building up necrosis.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
We like that. His face is building up a burn, but
It's my turn.
yay! This is where you smack Travis out when
Yeah,
he's
oh,
not there.
Uh,
Why is my character dead? Don't worry about
A
it.
few things happen before I even get a chance to do anything.
Okay.
So, before I get a chance to do anything, there's a few things that will occur. First of all, every single one of you, please make a con save.
Yay! I am
I
somewhat
can
good at
change
those.
that. Con save. Oh,
A 53.
A what? I thought you said
33.
I thought you said a 53 then. I thought, what? How?
You know, I can probably. I could probably.
Oh, I rolled so bad!
Oh.
Oh, God!
Oh, Hattie rolled a nat 20.
Aha.
Yeah.
I'm barely behind her, and I almost failed.
None of you actually failed.
Good.
However, you can feel
Oh.
a cold mist permeating the entire area.
Is he breathing on us?
Yeah, he's breathing. That's it. He's just breathing. Also, the
Sorry
area
about that.
within 120 feet of him is classed as difficult terrain, unless you have cold resistance or the ability to fly. Creatures
No,
that start
no,
their turn prone within this area take 10 points of cold damage.
You succeeded on a con
Thank you
save.
to whoever rolled 2 natural
Me,
20
that
con
was
saves
me.
for me.
Me.
I appreciate it.
As an action, I am
You
going
just
to take
walked away in the fly.
I'm going to take a full swipe at Dimble. I'm going
Just,
to
ew! There's a bug here!
Oh fuck!
Oh, a nat 20.
Oh,
Okay.
shit! Oh, no!
Oh, let's hope there's no pushback on this.
I hope this hurts.
No, there actually
Wait.
isn't a pushback. He
Oh,
will
good.
move his halberd and swipe at you with his. It's classed as a glaive, actually. Tell a lie.
Yeah, good. We like glaives. Underused weapon.
Let me actually check my stat sheet. I literally never get to use this. I think I'm not within the range of him anymore, though, because I can negate natural 20s.
Nah, don't worry.
So that
And
would
right,
be 25 points of slashing.
is
If
that
I was
the
still
crit?
within 30 feet of you, I could cancel that natural 20 out,
Yeah.
but we determined I fell
don't.
60 feet.
25 points of slashing and 13 points of cold.
And that is with crit modifiers.
Without crit modifiers.
Okay,
So that's
good.
50 points of slashing and 26 points of cold.
Okay, so minus 25 of
76.
slashing.
76 in total. No,
Yes.
77. 78.
Yeah, no, I'm resistant to slashing.
Ah, okay. So that'd be 25 plus 26.
26. Yes.
So 30. So 41.
Yeah, I've done it.
He's then gonna take a swat at Hattie.
I would like for flavor if it was a nat one, which it wasn't.
It was not in that one. It was very close to being in that one, though.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna take a swat at Dimblum again.
Anything above a 33 hits.
Oh. I need to check my maths there for a second.
The 3
I roll
might not have hit Hattie, so I'm perfectly happy with that.
Might not.
I have a better AC than before, but this is also a giant creature. I don't know what his modifiers are.
I hope he doesn't have a plus 20, but, you know, it's not impossible.
I guess for the 3 to hit Hattie, he would have had to have a plus 23, which is not impossible, but is extremely high.
I mean, you're out
Yeah.
of luck because he does have a plus 20 to hit.
Plus 20.
20, okay.
If he has a plus 20, he hits me, but not Hattie.
Yeah, because that's a
Yeah.
38.
Yes.
So again, he's going to hit you with his glaive.
He just dink, dink, because he doesn't have it. It's not enough
No,
force
he's going to
to
grab
the
the glaive. He's
rocketing.
going to try and hit Hattie with the bottom, and he's going to hit you with the top again.
Oh. Nice.
He knows how to use this.
Good.
He's the Guardian for a reason.
Yeah.
As I said at the beginning of the fight, which was last session, I do respect him for his position.
24 points of slashing.
24.
Yes, I forgot to add the modifier last time. We will not retcon that.
So,
And... Ooh.
19.
Yep, 19 points of cold damage.
Nice.
He's then going to use his... what should we use? Fuck it. Everyone make a con save.
Again.
Yes. Fuck you,
Oh
Rhino.
god, no.
Fuck you, Lars.
What? Fuck me, why? I rolled bad.
You still got a 20.
Yes.
Oh shit.
I wouldn't have had this good if it weren't for the fact that I'm in my Umbro form.
The only person that has failed is Hattie. Unfortunately for you, this is cold damage, and he has his bullshit, which means it will be resistant, not immune.
That's fair. I've been considering taking that same feat, so like it's for about fair play. Enemies have it too.
Hattie will take the full amount of this and be restrained for 1 minute in magical ice.
Oh.
She'll take the full, or she'll take half, right?
She'll take. Yeah, she will take.
She's
half.
immune to ice, so
Yeah,
she would
won't
take
be
half
resistant,
instead.
So she'll be half, but she will
Okay.
be restrained in magical ice for 1 minute.
So now
Although
she's just
currently
a
falling to the floor.
falling lump of ice.
We will see what happens.
The rest of you will obviously take half of this.
Yes.
Ooh, I like rolling this many dice.
I see what you meant. She's going to take full damage before modified stuff.
Yes.
I got
That's
you.
64 points of cold damage to Hattie,
Okay.
which will
Which
be
is
half
half.
to 32. So all of you will take 32 points of cold damage.
Cool.
Okay.
Hattie, however, is frozen. So the rest of you will see the creature breathe out and freeze Hattie midair, and she will begin to fall.
Wait, what type of damage was this?
Cold.
Cold.
And does it have like? Can it surpass immunities?
Yes.
Have you
It
got immunity?
negates immunity and you are resistant instead.
I have immunity to cold
Yeah.
in this form.
Then you will be resistant to cold, so you will take half damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
So you take
would
half
be,
and then half again.
Yes.
So 32.
16.
16?
Yes.
Okay.
No, it's just oh yeah, it'd be 16 because
Yes.
Because she made the save, yeah.
Then I get to make another attack. Sorry.
Mm.
So I'm going to use my chilling ray against Dumblum. That's a 33.
That meets my AC.
Yes! I built this bitch right! I built him to be a menace and I'm succeeding.
Yeah.
uh,
So, I can increase my AC if you want me to.
Field.
you will take 13 points of cold damage. And your
Okay.
speed is reduced by 15 feet until the end of your turn.
Okay, so I only have
Yeah, ridiculous. You only have
65 feet of movement. Oh no!
I know.
It will take me slightly more time to get down.
I technically get one more attack. Do I take it? Well, that doesn't recharge.
It
Bollocks.
was 5, I think, already.
Yeah, I get one more.
Man,
I
alright.
have 3 attacks per action.
Okay.
So I will icy spikes. The creature will create shimmering, emanating spikes within a 30-foot radius centered upon itself. All creatures, with the exception of Hattie and Dimblum, because you're currently in the air.
So I know.
So I need to make a dexterity saving throw. Sadly,
Make
Ida's
it.
very good at these. Usually. Fuck you.
28.
You will, however, take half damage, and the area surrounding him for 30 feet, so everything, at this point, is classed as difficult terrain.
Yeah, difficult terrain doesn't apply to me
Yeah, I didn't
because I'm a
think it did.
shadow.
Yeah, because you're bullshit.
Yeah, it actually says that it can move through objects and creatures as difficult terrain. Oh wait, no, it doesn't specify. Wait, no.
That's something else.
Yeah, that's something else. No,
You are affected by
it
difficult
gains
terrain.
resistance
Huzzah.
to
I
all
mean,
non-magical
you
damage.
still
and
don't have
yeah.
to move. You are close enough to hit him. You don't have
Yeah,
to move.
I don't need to move. It's fine.
You would take 23 points of cold damage.
Since you succeeded.
Halved again
And then
to 11.
half again. Because resistance.
No.
So 11.
Oh yeah, because she was immune. Now she's resistant.
Because she's immune, so
I like this mechanic, but it's a pain in the ass. When
I'm
someone
hard to
tries
No,
kill in this form.
You don't test me. Right, enemy initiative has ended.
Would
Right.
like at the start of my turn, before you do anything, Hattie,
Well, she can't.
I
do
just wanted
anything.
to know what condition I was again. What condition was it?
you are
Restrained?
frozen solid.
Yeah.
No, I want to know what mechanical condition that is, because it has certain
Mechanically-
limitations depending on what it is.
Mechanically, you are
Restrained.
Okay.
I
Because
see.
some things you can cast through and some things you can't.
Yeah.
So I wanted to
Seeing
know what it
this
was.
happening, I will then point my silver fire downwards, melting the ice, and then substantially healing Hattie and Trix and myself, as well as damaging the Titan. Trying to melt, you see.
I wonder
Dimlin
if I
just
can
kind
make
of-
that deck save.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yay! And it's half
I'm rolling
damage.
well.
Yes, and that's what
Lots
it
of
is
natural
to that
20s.
well.
Yeah, I'm doing a little bit too well. Sorry for that.
No. We'd like to see you succeed as well.
No, you don't. Don't lie to me.
Okay.
Treat me like your hookers.
So you see Dimblum just gather up a burst of fire, shooting it down. This is 400 feet, so yes, it reaches you, Trix.
I love the fact that you have to state that it's 400 feet in order to reach people at this point.
So you get a wave of silvery fire crashing over Hattie, the Titan, and Trix. And this will heal Trix and Hattie and damage the
29.
Titan. Yes.
I will take
and
my 7
possi-
points of health.
Yeah, and I did it more to melt the ice, if anything. But that's
I
up to Alex.
I appreciate the
Yeah, I
flavor.
will allow you to melt the ice with magical fire, so it's magical ice, so technically magical fire could melt it.
Okay.
Yes.
Also, since it depleted all of my temporary hit points when it hit me, I forgot to proc the frosting ward.
So the ice below Trix has melted, revealing a stone edifice below. A stone edifice made of skulls and runes.
mean,
I like the decor.
Trix is more at home now.
Let's
She's got
see.
some positive necromancy. Come back.
Don't tempt Hattie.
Yeah, no, Hattie's perfectly capable of that. I know that for a fact.
So I will need a dexterity saving throw
From
of
the
8
creature.
plus my proficiency plus my 8 plus
It's-
proficiency is 14 plus my wisdom is 19. So a 19 dex saving throw from the creature.
It's 12.
12. So it's not much, but he's going to take 3d10 of cold damage as the
Alrighty.
as the frost armor that I have explodes as he hits me. So 20 points of damage if he's not immune.
I mean, it
We'll
hits
see.
him and does nothing at this point. He is made
Cool.
of cold.
It looks really cool because you
It
see him
looks
hit
like
Hattie and it
if
just
you
goes
were hit, it would
poof.
shatter into 1,000 pieces.
Very pretty.
And then shower Trix.
I never
Trix
remember
showered
that.
with broken ice
You
and
just look over,
fire.
she's got some blood and icicle dripping down from her nose.
She doesn't
Ah,
care because she's immune to fire.
yeah. I will also.
Hey, in this form, I'm only resistant, so
I don't know, you have to state that. In this form, I'm only resistant to it.
yeah.
Don't hit me too much.
I've lost my fire immunity. However, do you want to listen to my other immunities?
That's a 40 hit.
A 40 does hit with the Arcane Forge Maul. What
So
kind
that
of damage
is-
this time?
I'm gonna spice it up with force damage.
Spicy.
Buzzer.
That the creature will take all of the damage and actually feel it this time.
Mm.
Your worth will be tested greater than with I, but for now you may die.
I mean,
I take
Does
joy
the-
in this.
Well, I actually take quite a bit of joy in this, and he will try
The
to hit
creature
him
will
one more
furrow
time.
its brow at you.
Does a 30 hit?
No, it
Well,
doesn't.
actually, a 25 because I wouldn't proc it off.
It does not hit, I'm afraid.
No. So I say this and then just swipe at him, and he just, huh? I don't put enough force, so it
It's
just,
just kind of, it's very lackluster.
hmm.
Just hits his cheek and you feel the beard ruffle, and that's about it.
Yes.
Hattie and Trixicle.
Rixicle?
I do
Sorry.
have a thing I want to do. Okay, I have had some time now to actually
Resident
read my
vampire.
new thing. I just want to post this little thing because I don't know if this will affect anything. But this is a thing I have. It's called Forbidden Magic Mastery.
This is basically what he
specifically-
has, just on cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more specifying this to necrotic damage because I have dealt necrotic damage to it, but this has probably not applied until now. So I don't know if this will apply now. Like, would he now take from now and forward take necrotic damage? Because all of my spells is necrotic damage
Did not tell you he
in
could
this
take
form.
necrotic damage.
No, well, he just
We just
Because,
flavor it as Trix is new to this form, and she had to do
Yes.
a warm-up round.
yeah, that is what I'm thinking as well. Like, she hasn't been in this form for long. She had to like get the old magic out in order to space the new thing. Because I want,
Bring out the
as my
old.
first action, I want to cast Void Rend. This is actually a recharge thing, so I can only cast this once per 6th round. So I will cast this now. The Umbral Void tears open a void in reality. It has to make a DC 26 dexterity saving throw, or he will take 16 D10 necrotic damage.
I am so sorry. Please make a dex save.
Wait, I have to make a dex save.
Yes! I'm gonna make my dex save first.
31.
I succeeded my dex save.
What if it was you and these fucking nuts 20s?
We want good things for Alex, Aina.
No, we don't want.
No one's with my nat 20s. The spell will be instantly reflected from him and narrowly miss you.
Doesn't this mean that Hattie can negate that nat 20?
No,
I can negate
Hattie's still-
attacks.
Yeah.
Oh,
doesn't
you're not frozen since I melted it.
Still not an
True.
attack.
Okay.
I was just going to cast Freedom of Movement because I have counters for things like that, but it would have eaten up an action at least. So
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate
The
it.
spell will hit the ground beside Trix, and anything that was once close to living there is now dust.
You mean all the bones and
All the bones
skulls?
are now dust and skull. There's a lack of calcium now.
Remember to hydrate.
Okay.
I know your shit.
I-
I build these creatures around your crap.
I also have another question. Do I have 3 attacks? Because I have an action that costs 3 actions, but that is probably the bonus action as well,
Yes.
counting in. Yeah. So I still have 2 actions. That's what I thought. I will use my last action to cast.
Death by glitter. No, sorry, world
No.
death by glitter.
No, I am still curious about this necrotic damage thing. So I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast because in this form it deals necrotic damage instead of force.
Go ahead.
So
Don't you have?
I
CP?
will-
No.
4.
Oh god.
So I will cast all of the beams first.
Yes, please do.
Oh wait, what is my plus? My plus is I'm
11.
casting
It
from my.
still missed.
No, in my character sheet it's 11. As this creature, it's different.
Even if it was a 17, it would miss.
Where's,
What was it?
where there is- I haven't
Oh.
found it yet. Because I have no. It doesn't specify. Well, no. That's the melee thing. That's a plus 17.
I would assume it's unless you
it's
change
charisma.
your charisma score
No, it would.
and your proficiency, it wouldn't change it.
Well, my charisma in this creature is 30.
Yeah, then that's a plus
Oh.
10 instead of plus 5 for your 20.
Yeah, so
So add another 5 to this. And then maybe the 28 hits.
yeah, the 28
Yes.
does hit.
Okay, so 1 hit. That is
12 points of necrotic.
oh god, that's a 2 plus something.
That's
2
so
plus
bad.
yeah.
10, 2 plus
That's
10.
very bad. That's
Yeah.
so bad. That is so bad.
Yeah, oh, well.
Okay, fuck my turn then. I do have lair actions as this creature, but the lair actions are shit because it would just fuck up for you guys, so I'm not gonna
That's
use
when
those.
Trix is alone and in trouble with the lair actions. The lair
Yeah.
is basically anything dark and shadowy.
Well, no. Actually, though, I would state that one of these could be helpful, but I assume that if Hattie and
Does-
Dimblin can see through it, then so can this creature. So I will not make a
Doesn't
300-foot
it need
radius of
to
magical
actually
darkness.
be considered your lair to do a lair action?
No,
It
because
says
of what it is,
on initiative count 20. So whenever it goes back to top, I get a lair action. So my lair action is outside of my regular action.
Yeah.
But I will not use them because no, not yet.
Anyone else got some more? Hattie, you haven't done anything this turn.
I have done absolutely nothing yet. I waited to see kind of what everybody else would do because I'm trying to play support and I'm trying to do a good job of it. Let's
Emblem's still
see
in
how I
the
want
sky
to do
somehow.
this.
He can float, so I'm not questioning this.
No.
I'm just
I'm
letting
very
this
good at
happen.
floating.
Yeah, you can fly, right, Dimlim?
Yeah, I can fly.
Okay, I was pretty sure you could.
Hattie's like, oh,
Yeah.
it's falling.
Otherwise, I would have. I have plenty of things I could do to keep you from falling, but still.
It would be a weird power move to just 200 feet up, hit him once, fall.
No, it'd be hit him 3 times on the way down.
And then 3 more,
Yes.
and then 3 more, and then 3 more.
So you'll
Then
get
hit the ground.
in like sort of, you'll get 18 hits in.
Yes.
This is still
Okay.
pretty cool, to be totally honest.
I say, holding your spiritual weapon.
Yep, now I have been frosted over and melted
again.
in a matter of a second, and I'm just like, alright. But it told me that
Slightly
he
wet now.
has extra, like, he has ice that can even affect me, which is an interesting turn of events. I'll ponder that later. But what I'm going to do, I have no idea what I'm going to do.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
thing, isn't it?
Okay.
I think what I'm going to
You,
do...
you didn't spend this time planning?
I did, but then...
Other things
Anyway,
happened, the plan didn't work now.
that's how it works with clerics. You have a plan, and then the situation entirely changes. And then you plan again, and then the situation entirely changes on the next turn. Especially when you're rocking with things like you and Tricks, so...
I mean, it's true, they're a bit chaotic.
So much time while we explained our time.
No, I'm going to go ahead and use a something that I don't use... Well, have literally never used before. I'm going to expend a charge on my Cloak of Christmas.
Oh no, not the Cloak of Christmas.
Casting haste on myself. So you'll just see the
still
cape
can't fully
behind her
believe I
that
gave
she's
you
wearing just whip out, and she is going to be hasted.
I really want to get... I saw a thing of someone casting haste on someone's heart with a heart defect.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's terrifying.
I get the idea of it. I don't know how well it actually works, though. So the first thing was going to be to cast haste on myself.
Giving you the heart attack.
So I am hasted now, so I still have 2 actions and 2 movements if I want to take them as, one of those overlapping. Plus a bonus action. Was that an action to activate?
Haste should...
Haste is a spell, so it's an action.
Cloak of Christmas. As a bonus action, it says.
Good.
For the item. It's only once per
I
day, like
gave
this
you
isn't
haste
a
as
regular
bonus
thing.
Action? Fuck. What was I
Yep.
thinking?
So I was thinking it was an action, so I still have 3 actions now. Ooh.
Yeah.
So
I'm less
what we are
frightened
going
of
to
you with 3 actions than I have Dimblem, I'm going to be honest.
Dimblem hits things 8 times. Me completely
Yes.
changed the battlefield.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
It's concerning in different ways. Those tricks.
So what I'm actually going to do is, as I'm kicking off of him, I'm going to leave the spiritual weapon there, kick off the back, cast that haste on myself, and then immediately follow it up with a dimension door back to the ground. Landing
The
here,
dimension doors
right
are coming in
behind...
clutch at this point.
Huh? Oh
The
yeah.
dimension doors are coming
They
in
made-
clutch.
They made Hattie into a very mobile character.
A little too mobile.
Oh yeah. So it's going to be a dimension door. Then I'm going to go ahead and cast Bless on Trix, and
I feel like
myself.
that's terrifying. You're casting Bless on something which is clearly profane, but carry on.
I've played that balance myself, so
Actually, she's not profane. She's forgotten. Forbidden.
It helps
forbidden.
though. In
Yeah.
this form, I actually
Don't
heal from radiant damage,
Yeah, you
so
do, which
you
is
know,
odd.
bless. Yeah, it's very odd.
No,
Interesting.
because it
Don't-
comes from
Yeah.
Ilfan, and Ilfan weren't
Don't-
unholy.
Call
Yes.
my wife forbidden. That's rude.
So I'm going to
She said on
cast
your wedding
Bless.
Oh.
So again, Bless is on all of us. Not all of us. I can't
Not
hit Dimblem from here. 'cause
Dimblem's
he's
too
Nope.
high.
It's fine.
He also
I
is
don't
more
need the
capable.
bless.
Wait, if blessed, I get to add a d4 to checks.
Yes, a D4 to it's attack rolls and saving throws. So not specifically checks, but attack rolls and saving
Yeah.
throws.
But
Attack
only
roll and
once
saving
per
throw.
turn.
So I'm going to land, immediately cast Bless on Trix. You're just going to see this little pulse from behind as she goes, "We've got this." And then she is going to trace a sigil in the stars or in the air around her, drawing frosty snowflakes and ice crystals out of nothing, and cast a Call Beyond.
You like that spell, though. It's bullshit, and you know it is, but you still like it.
It is, but I still like it.
It's a good
I don't
bread
know.
and butter for you.
Yeah. Every other thing in this campaign is bullshit, so I might as well use some of it too.
I'm just rolling with the bullshit now, you can tell.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So it is 9 attacks, and I get an extra D4 on each of them. That's going to be terrifying to roll. This is why I only use it sometimes.
It
You
will
use it
Um,
all the time. What mean you only sometimes? That's your most used spell.
He's only used it 4 times, though.
I'm rolling 9 individual attacks, and then do you want me to just
for you
roll?
so they don't kill your PC?
No, they worked fine. Some of them are going to add D4s, so if there's some that are on the cusp, let me know.
What's your modifier? 17.
Plus 11.
Plus 11. There's only one that's on the cusp.
There's a natural 20. There's a 17. Is the 17 the one on the cusp?
Is it natural 20?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Yes.
no, the natural 20 is the only one that's going to hit.
Okay. The 17 is on the cusp.
If you're rolling a... No, it's not.
So it's a 20.
Let me roll a D4 and we will see.
Yeah,
It's a plus 2, so it'd be a 19 plus 11 would be a 30.
that's not a hit. So only the nat is
Okay.
a hit.
So you'll see the spray of stars go out, but only one of them actually lands and deals
They
any
look
damage.
incredibly pretty, though.
Yeah, I'm doing all sorts of cool stuff right now. It's just not necessarily dealing damage.
You're doing
I get it.
distraction damage.
Yeah, some of it, honestly. I do get Blessed Strike, so I get an extra 1d8 of radiant damage on it. Plus, it allows me to add my Wisdom modifier, so it's going to be 1d4 plus 5 plus 1d8. So I'm just going to roll that manually, because otherwise D&D Beyond is stupid. 1d4 plus 1d8 plus 5. So 9 points of... I think it's all radiant.
Radiant.
Yeah, 9 points of radiant damage.
You
So
hit the
nothing
ground
amazing,
and
but
a chip off an icicle.
and that was everything. Everything. That was everything, I think.
The only people left Trix as you had her actions.
Everyone has had the
Everyone
rank.
said- So it is time.
Well,
Hmm?
technically, I can still do my legendary action because I have to wait for a creature's end turn to do that.
If you choose to.
I can Shadow Strike it. It's still not going to affect anything other than maybe
Can
giving
do
it
Why
anything,
some...
would you?
Well,
It's not
no,
gonna
one
affect
of...
anything.
No, it will affect something.
I can do it. It won't do anything, but I can do it.
Well, it will do something, and it states that I can do a legendary action at the end of another creature's turn, and it's been the creature's turn, and it's been all of you guys' turn. So I assume I can now make my legendary action of Shadowy Strike it.
Yeah.
If I have read this correctly.
You can.
Okay. Amazing.
We do play slightly alternative on the legendary actions, I've noticed.
Yeah.
You get a bless on it also.
Because you guys are going to get shit like that anyway. You're past 20, so I'm a bit flexible on it.
So 31 plus 3,
That's
so
actually
30.
A hit.
Yeah. Worth it.
This is why I
okay.
cast Bless on Trix, because I could tell that all of her attacks were like almost there,
Just
but
on
not
the edge,
quite.
Yeah.
Alright, the Bless will split in our favor.
Okay, amazing. Okay, to begin with, it's 60 10s. 60 10s plus 6.
Of course it is.
Roll. 38 slashing damage. And then 8 d8s. And 41 necrotic.
The slashing damage seems to have no impact upon the creature. However, necrotic seems to gain purchase upon it. For now.
And that's my legendary action.
Did my radiant damage go through as expected, even though it wasn't a lot?
Yes, your radiant damage definitely hit.
Thank you.
I think we should have like a limit to my shadow creature, like once a week type of limit to it. Because
it's once per long rest.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, well, once per long rest I can get, because
Yay! I have access to Glacial Fortress again. The creature gains permafrost across its entire body.
Did you roll 2 1d6s?
Yeah.
Do you have advantage on recharge?
I rolled it for 2 different things.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I need to know another one. I have so many recharge attacks at this point. I have 4 recharge abilities.
I see.
Wait, well, how does the recharge thing work?
If you roll a 5 or 6, it recharges.
Oh, is that what it is? I thought
Most
it was you
things
have to
are.
wait 6. Oh, so when it's been my turn again, I have to...
You can roll a d6, and on a 5 and a 6, you get the attack back.
Generally. Sometimes it is only a 6. Or sometimes it's
Yeah,
a 4,
no,
5, and a 6. But...
the one I spent is a 6. I have another one that has 5 and a 6, though. So the one I used is the 6. Okay, that's okay. I thought it was like 6 turns.
No.
Fuck
No,
it.
So Alex get 2 things back.
Yeah. I'm taking a legendary action.
Okay.
I will cast Glacial Wall in a 10-foot high, 30-foot long, 1-foot thick ice wall at the location.
And the location is Dimlim's face.
I actually was going to cast it at Dimblum, so it fell. It doesn't say it has to be a grounded location.
No.
That's true.
Dimblum, please make a dex save.
I will do so. I'm not the best at those, but... yeah, 26 is fine. It's almost max.
There's now a frostball slowly falling towards the party as well, by the way.
Whoa.
I have to make a deck save in what, 4 turns?
4 turns,
Yes, in 4 turns you need a deck
yes,
save.
it's slightly less threatening.
It's more immediate danger for me than you.
It's gonna take a Frostglaive attack at Dimblum.
Hey, it's gonna hit its wall first.
Yes, it is. That will be a 36.
To the wall?
Yes, to you. And the
Yes,
wall. It's you and the wall. It will shatter the wall.
No, to both of the walls.
To both of the walls, not both the walls.
Yeah, both the walls.
Yeah, he's the fortress now.
Because I came
You will-
like a wrecking ball.
Yes, you can wrecking ball both the walls. Yes.
That is... Oh, hang on. No, that's wrong. That's right. That's 27 points of slashing.
Uh-huh.
And 26 points of cold.
Yeah.
I rolled well.
Yeah.
You did.
For one
Uh,
hit.
For a tiny bit of faff while you're doing your next hit, I was playing Pathfinder yesterday, and I did so badly on two of my attacks. 2 attacks in a row, I dumped like a 3rd level smite into them basically, and rolled almost all ones on my like 7 dice that I hit. So I did like this massive hit. It had the potential to do like 68 damage, and I did 6.
Oh.
And then I did it again and did 6 more damage.
No.
It was the worst.
It really is. Does a 27 hit Hattie?
27, I think, is my AC. It does hit me. I have a
Well.
26.
That's 4. 35 points of slashing.
Okay.
And 26 points of cold.
Okay. Does the slashing have the same bypassing resistances thing?
No.
Okay. Because I'm resistant to slashing also.
It does not. Let's see if I
So it
can
was-
hit tricks.
35 points would be 17.
As a 26 hit you.
Yes.
And then
Huzzah!
But I'm at full
26
health,
points of
so let's see how much
ice.
points I take in damage.
my immunity becomes a
That's
resistance.
27
So it's
points of
20,
slashing
13%.
So halved.
and
That's
21 points of cold.
Which is half.
which is also half. No, that's halved. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
13
both of them are
slashing
half.
and 10 cold.
So 23.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Nothing else seems to
600
be
minus
actually
20.
helping. So what else should I'm trying to decide what to do. Oh, can all of you please make a con save?
Probably not, but we'll try.
It won't stop you trying.
That reminds me, I need to make a con save
31.
on that. This
I
one is
don't-
for my bless, so ignore.
It's a concentration.
This is a concentration check to hold my bless up. With a 16, what was the damage? It was. I've taken 30 points of damage, so it would have been a 15 would have been the check, so bless is still up.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you get this is the actual save, and you get a bless on it.
Oh, so 36
cool.
plus a d4.
That's it. So if you
Amazing.
choose to spend your bless now, why not?
Hattie,
It's literally
Oh.
Of
everything.
course.
your speed is high.
course.
You take 10 points of cold damage.
Wait, no, I can't use my bless because I've
Yes.
already used it this round.
Bless
Yeah.
is literally every saving throw and every attack throw.
Oh, wait, okay, never mind. Then it is
Bless is
a
once.
40.
Nope. That's guidance.
Oh,
Bless is just
Wait,
literally as long as I can keep the spell up, you guys have it. Well, me and Trix have it.
So-
I'm not gonna
I-
roll it on my natural one because it's not good.
so I rolled a 40 on my
None
con
of you
save
are
then.
prone, are you?
No.
No.
Okay, thank you.
So you said it was 10 points of cold damage,
Yeah. I'm trying to.
and I need to roll another con check for
Fine.
that one. This one's DC 10.
The creature will discorporate for a moment and reappear here.
I mean, rude.
Is he upside down now? Ah, okay.
That's the right way of them. He is then. That costs his one action. So, he's then going to chilling ray. Hattie. Why not? Just picking randomly here at this point. So that's a 25.
That does not hit. I have a 26 AC.
Bugger.
So you'll see her raise her shield with the holy symbol of Bahamut painted on the front and just deflects it very narrowly past.
Can all of you please make a con save?
Unlikely, but let's find out.
I mean, everyone else seems to be but Hattie at this
Yeah.
point.
God.
That's
I
true.
might
I don't
not.
have a super high con. Well, okay.
You
I
did
lied.
better
This will
than
work.
me.
Damn you bastards!
We also get to add bless to it if we need to.
Fuck you.
I
all.
don't.
There is a freezing mist left behind, but it has no impact upon you apart from a small amount of cold damage. for halved for you, so that will be 12.
And then
So
half
6
again
because I
for the
have-
others.
For some of us that have
Yes.
immunities that are reduced to resistances. Cool.
And that is the end
I-
of his turn.
Have a fun thing because I have.
God.
Okay,
It's
can I go first this round? Because I swear. Oh shit, this is going to be fun.
Okay.
I'm also excited
Okay.
for my thing, but I want to see what you're going to do.
Because
She got so
I
excited she
have.
flipped her camera.
Okay, see, the thing is, I have a spell. I have thought about this already, but I was like, okay, I can't use it yet because he will just move away. But now he's up against the wall, which means, and I repeat, I am now taking the D&D Beyond version of it. So I've searched it up, and I'm going to cast Wall of Force, and I'm going to cast it vertically up against this creature's space because it will move him and he cannot move through the wall. So I want to squeeze this creature up against the door that is behind here with my Wall of Force.
Would you even get a deck save, do I not?
I think Wall of Force just goes
Or
up.
is it the one that just happens?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, because
this is...
Wall of Fire is a deck save.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to, depending on the situation, if you want to do additional
No.
saves, obviously you're welcome to. But the spell itself just happens.
Yeah, so
Which
my
is
plan
why
is
it's so
just to...
dangerous.
So I'm just gonna squeeze this Titan up against the wall.
Wow. That's a sexual.
Kinky.
So, in theory, he can't move. Well, it does.
In theory.
Nothing can physically pass through the wall. But okay, I'm just gonna.
You've put a
I'm gonna
very
leave-
strong seatbelt across him, because he is pretty big.
Yes.
But
So,
it's still
uh,
an interesting move.
He did just teleport. I'd like to openly state
Yeah.
this.
Yes.
But
did-
yes,
he
that
didn't-
is going to be my first action. I'm going to wait with my second action to see what the rest of the guys are doing. But it's now restrained.
Can I take my full
Oh.
turn? Because I really like that setup that you actually gave me there.
God, no.
Yes.
So you're going to hear Trix, you're going to hear Hattie right next to you go, okay, I've been wanting to try this for a while. Anyway, this will be a
Runs
good
up the Wall of Force.
opportunity.
No,
No, she is going to lean forward and claw at the ground and transform and take her full draconic shape. So you will
Okay.
once again see that kind of tarnishing silver dragon
I
appear.
don't have a decent new image for you. I'm sorry. I've
Oh,
been
we can
trying.
figure it out. I need to look one up myself as well since we're doing this this bullshit together. So I can help.
It's not going to be able to look up. We're going to have to build it, so it doesn't.
Yeah, no. I'm planning on finding or creating art that is going to be a I'm probably just going to do a token art for her. That's just a tarnished looking silver dragon. Instead of doing a full 3D one. But so she's going to transform and take her full draconic form as her first action. She now has several more still. Yeah. So
No, you've got
with
to
this
do that.
giant pinned up against the wall,
You've
I'm
got
going to
now.
guess that he has some kind of limitations on his
Oh god.
dexterity saves. Why am I
trying
bold?
here. Keep going. Just keep going.
And I am going to cast. I'm going to do two things right now with my remaining two actions.
Okay.
One, I'm going to whisper a draconic curse, and you are going to watch as this little thread of black energy twists out of Hattie's mouth and wraps around the ankles and feeding up the body into the ribcage of this giant. It is going to be followed by a massive blast of black and holy energy as she casts her new breath weapon, which is Soul Fire. So I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw from the giant, but since he is pinned to the wall, I have questions about how much that will do.
Disadvantage. But fine.
Okay.
Will he not be restrained at the moment?
It is.
That is disadvantage on dex saves, so. It's a 24. Does he make that?
No.
Does he have any immunities or resistances to radiant or necrotic? Because otherwise I'll just roll the dice together.
How am I? I'm not telling you that.
Okay, I mean, it's just a matter of if you want me to roll it separately or not. Okay. So I'm going to roll these two separately. It's 16 d10s of
what?
each.
Oh yeah, I wrote this shit.
You wrote this. Roll 16d10. The first one is going to be the Radiant. That is going to be 78 Radiant.
Oh, shit. Doesn't your breath weapon recharge though as well?
I'm sure it has a recharge on it. The next is going to be the Necrotic, which is 71.
Oh god.
Ooh.
And tell me... I'm not even going to say that. Path to the Grave gives him vulnerability to these as well. Sure, we'll go with the first one.
Oh great.
So the Radiant would double.
You fell the creature.
Oh.
No one was expecting me to say that, were they?
Well, that was
not
easy.
this early.
As the battle rages like a storm against the ice, your weapon striking true, your magic searing through the frozen air, the Guardian does not falter, does not weaken, does not yield. It's a force of inevitability. A relenting storm of ice and wrath, every step forward feels like defying the weight of eternity itself. But then, a fracture. A shudder ripples through the monolithic form. A fault line in its otherwise unbreakable existence. The runes upon its glacial chest flicker, the ancient glow dimming and failing as the weight of defiance bears down upon it. It clings to its titanic halberd once more, its frozen edge trailing a wake of crystalline mist. Yet there is a hesitation, a slight lag in its movement, as though these bindings that once held it formed together are beginning to unravel. Then, the breaking. A final blow, a shattering impact. A spell unbound from mortal limits. The Guardian lurches, its vast limbs trembling, its ancient magic undone at last. A resounding crack echoes through the frozen chasm, reverberating like a death knell across the glacier. A deep fissure tears through its chest, splitting the icy runes that endured since time immemorial. Its head tilts skyward, a storm of frost within its howling visage, whirling in silent confusion. For the first time in eternity, it feels it has never meant to know defeat. And then it falls. The colossus of ice and stone collapses to its knees, weight of its own enormity dragging it earthward. The impact of seismic send crackling like spiderwebs rippling across the frozen ground. A final, frozen breath escapes from its hollow vortex of a being. Not a cry of rage nor sorrow, but of release. The ice within its core splinters, fracturing to a cascade of shards, each piece filling like a glacial tears onto the frozen battlefield. Its halberd crashes, embedding itself in the ground before crumbling into dust, the last remnants of its power fading to the wind. The runic sigils that once burned unearthly blue light flicker one final time, then dim into nothingness. Their final fulfilled, their watch ended. The glacier itself seemed to exhale, the air suffocating, the pressure of ancient judgment finally lifting. The winds howl and return their sorrow to the Guardian will never rise again. For you, at least. For centuries it stood eternal. For centuries none passed unchallenged. But now it is no more. The path forward may soon be open. As yet you step past its shattered form, you cannot shake the feeling something has changed. There's some unseen way the glacier itself mourned the loss of its sentinel.
Two things.
That
I
was
would like to
so
do.
cool!
As it falls, I'm going to use my Keeper of Souls ability to siphon some of its life force as it departs this realm into Dimlim, because I can see that he's taken a bunch of damage. So how many hit dice did it have? Because Dimlim gets 1 point back for every hit dice that it had.
That's tricky for him. He had...
Because
I
I was going to say
he had
the
30,
rough
he had
approximate...
30 d12.
Okay, so you take 30 points of damage, or health back.
30 points of
Dimlim.
damage?
30 points of, yes, of negative damage.
Okay. Plus 30.
So 30 points of...
Carry on.
And the second thing I would like to do is, as he falls and crumbles, I am simply going to walk a little bit forwards to him, take him in my draconic claws, digging them into what semblance I can of him, and just say, "You were worthy. Rest easy."
Until another day. And your body will be whisked away, leaving a few things behind.
Yay. Is it the belt?
Is it a belt?
Ina and Travis. You may choose the numbers between 1 and 4, but you may only choose one number each.
2.
I'm going to roll a d4 because I want to leave it up to fate. If it's a 2, I'll re-roll it. It's a 4.
Lars?
And I will take. I'm gonna pick the wrong one, but I will take 3.
You should have gone with 1.
I know.
Oh no. So, we will start at the end. For Lars shall be greatly annoyed.
Misheard?
Annoyed.
Ours will be something.
I will be something.
The Watcher's
If I
Mantle.
misheard, then I just do the 1 because you misheard me.
The Watcher's Mantle.
Okay. Nice.
Is that mine or Dimlim's?
Lars.
Yeah, who's-
Emblems.
Lars, okay. You said start at the end, and I just got mildly confused.
Oh god.
Lars, I did not plan
What?
this. I know.
Ah,
Oh, hang on, that's the wrong one.
what? Which one is the wrong one?
I saw what that was for a second.
I saw that too.
I will not tell Lars.
I will. There was a belt there.
No,
Cool.
I merely copied the wrong version.
Hmm.
I've been workshopping it.
But
That version.
this
I'm
cloak
still
gives me
confused.
nothing.
Yeah, I'm still confused.
Meg gets the Titan's Oath, the belt of the Glacial Colossus.
Oh, of course.
Mm,
I'm
Wait.
sorry!
Huh? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
It requires attunement by a barbarian fighter or paladin. You can't attune to it.
Still is mine.
dip 1 level into fighter.
Wait, where does it say that?
I don't know.
The
The very
Titan's
first
oath.
thing, artifact requires attunement by barbarian, fighter, or paladin.
Many, many things have popped up, so what was mine again?
Yours was
Gauntlets of Frostforge.
Gauntlets of the Frostforge Sentinel. I'll private message you as well.
Okay, I was going to say, let me just find it up here, because I know there's just a string of messages.
There you go, Travis.
There we go.
Okay. Eternal's Watch of Protection is nice, I guess.
Let's see. And if you would like, I will roll d6s to see if mine, or until mine recharges my breath weapon. But on average, it'll take, oh, there we go. 12 seconds, and my breath weapon is back. Man, that went down good. I've been wanting to try that.
He is also worth 10 spirit points.
Mm.
I am not entirely sure how much spirit points we have at the moment.
I have notes that I have 7 of them, so that means this would go to 17. I don't know what they do. I still don't remember.
I actually have I have noted it down. Actually,
Yeah.
So 17 spirit points.
Mm-hmm.
You'll find out what they do soon.
That's fair.
Wasn't it like
True
an
RPG
upgrade
fashion.
thing?
Ooh, spirit points. What are those? Oh.
In true RPG,
We need them
fashion, something
eventually.
we need later.
That's a surprise item to help us later.
Yeah. Don't throw them away.
I'm pretty sure you have given us the thing that we
I
can
have
use.
given
Yeah,
you the thing. It is in your armor.
it is in the OneNote. So
Okay.
It is in Infernal Covenant Errata. Under crafting.
I will slowly float down, landing on Hattie. And I will...
Landing on the Hattie? That's a bit much.
Yeah, no, I will land on Hattie's back. If she stays in Draconic.
She will for at least a little bit.
Yeah, and I will land, and I will also shrink back to my normal size. Now, I would say we are pretty worthy. And that was a good blast there, Hattie. It seems you have grown quite a bit in power.
I hadn't realized the changes that I'd gone through. But it felt good. It felt good to have power.
Power is
Tends
always
to
nice.
feel good to
And she
have
flickers
power.
some shadow flames around her.
Now, be cautious with those.
Why? And she flicks one of the flames towards you.
And I'll just grab it, make it into like a snowball, and just toss it back to you.
It itches when you touch it, though.
Ew.
It's really, really funny
sensation.
because as you reach out to grab it, I was going to wave a hand at it because I have a ring that turns all incoming fire into, like, ice. So literally, it turned into a snowball.
Yep, perfect.
Now, this thing. I think it's a bit too big for me, and she holds up the belt.
The belt big
which
enough-
is...
No, it's a magical item, so it will shrink.
Yeah, but okay, I'm playing into the fact
Yeah,
that
it's massive.
I
It came from a
can't.
Goliath, yes.
Yeah, but like I can't attune to it because it specifies barbarian, fighter, or paladin, and I'm neither. Well, this is too big for me, and it seems a bit heavy, and it doesn't even fit my clothing. So, husband.
Wife, and I will take the cloak that I have and I will drape it around your umbral form, and you will see that I kind of float up to take it around you and just kind of neatly asphyxiating it on your shoulders.
Neatly what?
Yeah, the cloak I got.
Just super glue it.
Yeah,
You said asphyxiating, and I was like, that's not the right word, but
kind of
you're close.
exhausting.
That's fair.
It's their own
It's a
thing.
kinky
It's fine.
thing. Yes.
Don't kink
It's
shame
the
them,
kink.
okay?
And I will just, yeah. I assume it has a nice, like, pin thing, like cloaks often have. And this is indeed a nice belt.
You know, it is a very nice belt, and I haven't given you a wedding gift, so
Here's my
You know-
strategy belt.
Dylan,
Hmm?
thank you for being my husband. But if you ever leave me, I want the belt back.
Is
And she
this
gives it to you.
like?
This is part of her prenup.
Is
Yeah,
this
this is part of the
divorce?
agreement. Like, if you leave me, I'm
settlement?
getting the
Yeah.
belt back.
Something tells me that you could literally add that to the contract at the moment. You could just be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
and somewhere the paper continues writing.
Yes. It's an
Probably
ongoing
live with
contract.
that.
But
Well,
yes, I think
now
I
you
think you
don't have
I-
to be one of the creatures I mug, at least.
And yes, I will. I thank you for the cloak. It really suits me.
This is
Like
only an
it
ice
makes.
titan as well.
Only an ice titan.
It is only
It's
an ice
still a
titan.
ice titan.
The belt of frost giant strength is the weakest belt.
Yes, and then this
So the
storm
belt of
titan
Storm is the
Titan.
is.
strongest.
Yeah.
Frost Titan will probably also be the weaker.
Mhm.
But just so we have it clarified, me and Dimbla were switching items.
I gathered
Yeah,
this openly.
yeah. Because
At
I
least
don't
the
mean to
cloak
be
I can
rude,
use.
but I can
I
do
want that
everything
fucking
that Watch This Mantle can.
No, okay. I'm gonna be honest. If I actually could use the belt, I would have. I would not have
Yes.
cared. But it did specify barbarian, paladin, fighter, and I could have played into item multi-class, but no, it doesn't make sense. So I'm gonna give it to Dimblum, because he will actually use it.
Also, he so desperately wants.
I knew
Lars has been
this
asking
was
me
going
for
to be
over a
the
fucking- No, Lars has been asking me for 2 years for a bigger belt.
yes. I've been asking
No, like,
so long.
like I would love to be able to use the fucking belt. Like, I would have used it, and I would have probably like gone more melee style with tricks. But
This brings me to
yeah,
an issue, however. You cannot calculate those numbers in D&D Beyond.
No, I'm already
It's like
above
last
the
time.
numbers I can calculate,
Oh. So nothing changes.
Yeah,
no. I have a very roundabout way to fix it.
I will
But
pay
thank
all
you,
my
Aina,
character
that's very
sheets.
kind of you.
Oh, I don't get thanked for giving you a belt, so fuck you.
You,
And the
Aina gave me the belts!
and the scaly icy horse you rode in on. Hattie.
No. Well, thank you for giving me my first belt in my collection, Alex.
Fuck you, too late.
You will see Hattie collecting up the massive gauntlets from this fallen test, this fallen trial, and slowly and somberly collect them up and just... Does anyone need these? I can't do much with these, but I could keep them safe unless you want to put them to use.
I could always grow a second pair of hands, but I'm not entirely sure
Calm down,
if it's
Jesus Christ.
if
I will add
it's
them.
right for me
8 pairs of
to.
hands to make them 8 different gauntlets.
I get out all the gauntlets.
Sora's Wrath and so.
Then I will add them.
At the end of the campaign, you just see Dimlin with 100 pairs of arms
With
and
Vishnu
different
and-
gauntlets.
Just a blur of arms coming around him.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty intense.
I just gone away from weapons. I'm just punching people
Sounds like a very
100
good thing.
times.
If you looked like you wanted to say something, Trix.
yeah, I was gonna ask, like, can I technically? I'm not gonna take the gauntlets, but say if I wanted them, can I technically be classed as a strength-based class? Since strength is my
If you
biggest
have
stat.
enough, technically.
Yes.
Because yeah, I have more strength than I have charisma. Why?
You're
A lot.
You're a strength-based warlock.
I mean, we should
Yeah, I
really
was
change
strength-based.
all of your modifiers to strength at this point. You'd just be amazing.
It actually-
You don't cast your spells through
Yeah, but like I don't
Punch
think.
them.
Yeah, you punch them into
Actually-
the ground and enemies.
No, but actually, though, like technically, it would fit Trix better because she's not very charismatic at all. She's more of a punish first, ask questions later kind
You're
of.
also very good at
Warlock.
lying, though.
Yeah,
Charisma
but-
doesn't mean that you are likable. Charisma means you have a force of personality, which is indeed what Trix
Yeah,
has.
Trix is
Yeah.
definitely a force of
Okay,
personality.
fine.
But
Yeah,
if you
no,
want, if you want these, you can use them as well. I just didn't think they would be.
I don't have any more slots for these.
She's just looking through the
That's
I would-
also my
Yeah,
issue.
this is me basically saying I will have to struggle to find an attunement slot for
You
the
have
cloak that I
4.
got.
How are you missing achievement slots? You have 4 of them.
Uh,
I really struggle with attunement slots. Okay,
Actually, no, you do have one more that D&D Beyond refuses to show you.
Yeah.
because but like I have the ring of cold resistance. That's the one taking up my spot because
Oh,
we're in
okay.
the dark.
you
Otherwise, I will store these for later and keep them safe.
Had you
Because-
Yeah. I might ask you for them later if I find them usable in the future. But
sword is just boxed and labelled. I don't know why. Everything's in a label in the box. It's like the Dewey Decimal System for items.
Well, to be fair, she spent 150 years living in a library,
Exactly,
essentially.
that's what I see it as. Everything is in the hoard, but it's all perfectly categorized.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's not just a pile. It is literally like a display piece. Like, you can walk in and be like, that item is 42C-4. It is here.
Revolving moving cabinets change. Trix has orbs.
Actually,
no, sorry, Hattie has.
it would
orbs
be
of dragon
clouds.
kind, belts, circuits are blasting.
It would be clouds, I think, actually, that move, because silver dragons make their layers out of clouds.
So that's true, yeah.
So it would actually be partially manipulated by like solid form clouds pulling things around. Anyway, it'd be
Can all of
amazing.
you please make
We'll
a
figure that
perception
out.
roll, please?
Yes, please.
Perception?
My passive is 24. Can I just use that?
I mean, yeah.
After my
Let's see if you roll harder.
Alright, we'll see.
after our next long rest, my perception roll will be made with advantage, but not as of now.
Not as of now.
You're still
So
high,
Hattie is
right?
going to tuck away the items for later, and then you'll watch as she just kind of gets very, very tired for a second as the haste spell wears off. Whew.
Oh, by the way, Hattie, I meant to high five you for the combo killing we did.
You did. I was going to do similar anyway, but you gave me a very advantageous position. And she is going to high five you, and then I think she's going to stay in this form for a little while. It feels good to be back in the dragon.
Okay.
Thank
I'm still
What do we see,
standing
Alex?
on you.
Scattered across
Uh,
the platform before you, as the death of the Titan itself. The platform envelops certain parts of itself which are now shown to you. Around the central dais lie 3 large runes, emblazoned with symbols from a language you can't quite discern. The gate still remains sealed shut.
There is more we yet need to do.
I gathered.
Can I
Did you honestly
Even
think I'd
with-
let you do one thing and defeat something and get into the Great Glacier? Seriously, people?
No.
You know, Alex, I will ask this every single time there's something weird as writings.
cannot read
I
it.
will ask if I
Wait,
can
wait.
read it.
We did state last time that this is old. The text is older
but
than the
All
gods.
of a sudden, it comes up with another language, and all of a sudden, I can suddenly read it. So you never know. I have to ask every single time.
Sometimes the
Yeah.
answer is
Yes.
yes.
So, I mean,
Sometimes.
Yes,
very few times, but sometimes.
It served
Yes,
us through
not
places with his history, like with Mesro.
Yeah.
What does the runes look like?
What does the fox say?
Ding, 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 ding.
No, the fox
Yes.
says.
Fireball.
That is very concerning if the fox is viable.
No, 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 no.
That would be the Feywild. A fox would just walk up to you and look up and go, fireball. And then erupt into a fireball.
Yeah, it
Yes.
really
I'm
would.
gonna make fire foxes now. That sounds fun.
That
Firefox.
is actually
Firefox.
They cast fireball on themselves when they are frightened, but they are immune to
they're
fire.
suicide
Yeah.
foxes.
No, they're immune to
Not
fire.
Suiciding.
Yeah.
Faux
Mm.
suicide foxes.
Yes. It's suicide to hunt them.
Oh god, that sounds so terrible. How are you trying to discern this, Aina? Through magical means or through intelligent means? What am I saying?
Through
Magical. isn't it?
force
Oh, I am.
means.
Wait, I am still in my shadow form. I can still, because I have this for 8 hours.
Oh,
Oh.
God. Aina's staying edge lady for 7 hours.
And 58 more minutes.
Yeah.
I am discerning this not through magical means. What would magical means mean?
I'm asking if you're discerning it through Arcana or Insight.
Oh, easy, Arcana.
Okay.
Can I help by using insight? I am trying to piece together pieces of this based on because I've studied a lot of history. So I'm trying to help piece this together, even though I don't understand
So
the
what,
runes
Hattie's saying
themselves.
She's really fucking old. She knows this shit.
And she studies stuff that's far older than her still, so.
What's that, Aina?
25
Is that
for Arcana. Arcana.
Hattie said Hattie was going to help you.
If you would like me to help with insight,
I could
it's
help with
helpful, maybe not
religion.
the best.
Religion was not an option.
Okay.
It's either Insight or Arcana.
I can help with Arcana then.
Well, it's technically you're made of magic, so if you couldn't, I would be concerned.
It's not my best, but it's not my worst either.
You still rolled close to Aina. We have one less
Oh.
modifier.
Yes.
So does
Yeah, well,
And
my
add them all
you,
together.
I had to use my shadow form arcana, which is 4 points less than my original form.
Stay in this form.
Mm.
There are 3 distinct runes. I don't know why I did 4. One denotes fire, one denotes ice, and one denotes radiant.
Well, Hattie, you're over there. I assume Dimblum, you're over there. I don't think fire is my area, but I can try.
I can do both fire and radiant. You said fire, ice, and radiant?
Yeah, fire, ice, and radiant.
I could do all of these. Where do you need me to fill in?
Hattie's like, I can do it all.
Well, Hattie, you're definitely ice.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm radiant.
Dimblum sounds uncertain at this point in time.
Well, at least you guys are certain of something, because I don't feel certain about any of this.
You
I
have
feel
a
like
fiery
I'm really
personality.
not.
That does not count.
I don't think that this is meant to be a representative
You-
of us.
Just
This is
flick
spell types.
fire at me.
Yeah, that's what I meant. If I do some... Wait, I don't have any normal fire damage.
I mean, I can do all the different types if we're trying to damage it.
Wait, can you split one spell into 3?
I
No.
could
I'm just-
in theory.
No, you couldn't.
Yes, I can because I have a bullshit thing I never use.
I'm casting a Scorching Ray on the one that says fire.
The rune will glow brightly and a wave of energy will radiate. And
I
at that
will-
point, the rune will sink down and you will hear a very loud, resounding clicking sound.
I
I'm
will
going to.
float up to the radiant one and punch it, but with radiant.
The radiant sigil will glow brightly as you punch it, and a rave of radiant energy. A rave of
Rave energy!
This is what a large amount of radiant energy is called, a rave. A rave of radiant energy will emanate from the rune as it locks into place.
And then for the third one, I'm actually going to try to not use a spell slot, but again, try to tap into my... I have spells I could use for this. I want the flavor behind this. I'm going to try to tap into my...
You in
the
Dragon
control
Form
that is
Android.
starting... Yeah, that's starting to manifest over ice and treat it like a lair action. Channeling just pure frost and ice from the environment around it into it.
Okay.
It's the ice one.
Can I have a nature roll for that?
Nature. Interesting.
You're using the natural environment around you.
Oh, that makes sense. It's not her strong suit, but she has ties to nature, so I wanted to see if it will work.
Tricks the magical bitches can't do anything right now.
Well, it's because I'm in my bullshit farm.
I know.
I mean, you can
have
drop
other
your
specializations.
bullshit ball.
You managed to plow
I
some
don't-
cold into the rune, enough for a cold mist to emanate from the rune as it locks into place. As you do this, the rings of the sigil in the center, all 3 of them will begin to spin at a low pace as they lift. No, spin concentrically on a horizontal plane. As the runes.
Does the gate
channel
begin to
the
lift?
center-
Is that what you said?
Nope. The runes in the center seem to lift.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, no, if my moving was too confused, I'm moving away from the circle, not
Away
towards the
from
gate.
spinning rings.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'm moving away from the spinning rings. That's my aim here. I could have stood over here, but I was standing here, so logically
Makes
I will
sense.
be going that way.
I'm not going to back up at all. I'm instead just going to stand up off of my hind legs and just brace myself and just watch. I'm just observing this closely.
The rings continue to spin unabated, and nothing outwardly occurs.
Do we need to channel these respective things?
Can I have a perception roll
Continuously?
from each of you?
Oh,
Yes, you
fuck.
may.
32.
Oh dear.
Mine's not the greatest. I am watching the ring. I am not watching everything around
Okay.
me.
Hattie's too
I think for
enthralled
the
by the old magic.
29.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Hattie and Dimblum. You will notice on the rings there are handholds. Do with that what you may.
Do you mean Trix and Dimblum?
Tricks and Dimblum.
Rick
sorry.
rolled a
I do
29.
apologise, I meant Tricks and Dimblum.
Okay.
So
Wait,
you
what
know a
did
12 actually beats a 29.
Oh, it does now. We're using Thaco. I just didn't tell
There we
you.
Wait, that would mean that he fails more than me. So...
No, he uses very specifically
Okay, wait, what
Only
did we
use
see?
Thaco against
And
certain people.
handles. Yeah.
you said we
It's a
saw
trap.
what handhold items?
That's
what...
how I beat Dimblum, the boss of
No.
Thaco.
No! We see handles.
Handholds or handles,
On-
yeah.
Handholds.
In each of the rings.
Oh. Oh
Right.
no, are we
So
supposed
if
to
I
grab
take
those?
this one,
They're moving.
did say they
very
were slowly.
They're not spinning at Earthling speeds.
so
I was tempted to do that. Just grab one and just go round with it.
if I take this one, and I will search for the handle that is closest to the radiant I punched in,
Okay.
and I assume someone take the others.
No, they go inside of each other. So ring, ring,
Huh?
ring.
Hmm. Okay.
So I take all of them.
And are they? They're
I'm
spinning
very
flat,
fucking confused at this point. Ring.
and they're spinning flat in the ground, right?
Ring.
They're not like whoom, whoom, whoom.
Ring.
Oh!
No, they're
Oh,
spinning
okay,
flat.
so-
They're spinning flat on the
Okay. So there's a middle ring, an inner ring, and an outer ring.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Which
I-
one? Which one would the radiant one be then? Since Dimblum has grabbed it.
None of them are notable with any kind of sigils.
Yeah. We'll
Yeah.
take the inner
Okay.
ring
Seem to
then.
have a design in the center, however.
Dimblum takes a hold of the inner ring.
Can I at least tell what type of puzzle this might be, or what type of lock this might be, with my at least
It's an
somewhat
arcane
understanding of
lock.
history? Oh,
That's
excellent.
my other version of There's magic.
Yeah.
It's a magic.
Hey.
In that case, I'm going to go ahead and grab the outermost ring that is right at my feet, and I'm going to feel if I can go with it, but I'm going to feel if I can influence how it shifts, if I can
You
speed
can
it up or
most
slow it down or
definitely
stop
move
it.
the ring.
Okay. These might be some kind of combination, or they might simply need motion.
I'm thinking the dragon claws in Skyrim.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Yeah.
the dragon claws in Skyrim.
Are there any indication that there is any kind of combination to do with this lock?
There is a design on the lock itself, but you cannot discern a pattern. at
But
this
there
point.
are designs in it.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Just hard
we
to
What
have
I
distinguish
will
what they
tell
might
you
be.
mechanically there are checks to be done to ensure they're in the correct place.
Okay. So,
should we brute force it or should we
Yeah,
think
I
about
was-
it?
I like the brute force method. Can you try and just pull that thing you're holding, Dimblum?
I will pull it to the right.
these move.
Which one do you want?
Of
to
their
do?
own
Interior
will.
ring.
I am on the interior ring, yes.
Can you please make a? Oh, it's gonna be. Oh, fuck you. Can you please make a strength check?
Cannot roll lower than 36. So that's a
You
36.
succeed in turning a disc and it slots into a position.
Haha!
Now that seemed fairly easy.
The wiseness of the gnome strikes again. Hattie, you try.
Hattie's on the
You are
outside,
very
yes,
wise,
you know.
Strix.
Thank
Correct.
you.
I'm actually going to move forward though and move the middle one, I think, because I feel like it would go inside to out. So I'll step forward, leaning over and grabbing the middle one and seeing if I can move it as well.
Can you make a dexterity check, please?
A dexterity check.
I'm sorry.
It's alright, it's alright. It is the same either way. This is not going to be amazing, but we'll find out. That's going to be a 8.
You try and move the ring. You do indeed move it, but it doesn't seem to click into any place.
I can't seem to figure it out. Not
Can everybody
good for
please make a con save?
delicate.
Con save.
No, no, 23.
36.
13.
Each and every one of you, apart from Trix, will take 22 points of force damage
22 points.
and lose 10 spell points.
Spell points. Ah, well, spell points, not that.
How much force damage did you say?
22.
20.
22.
I was going to state though, as Hattie, I don't know if I want to do this anymore, but I'm committed to my thought. As Hattie were dealing with the middle ring, Trix would have just snuck up on the outer ring and tried to move that without any.
Well, Trix picked the right ring.
How
Arcana.
did
Oh,
the-
it's charisma! Is it
Nice.
charisma?
It's an Arcana check.
Oh, it's an arcana!
Yay!
Sorry, that
I'm
wasn't
too
really
good.
a good one for Hattie.
The strength one would have been fine
Yeah,
for
you did
Hattie,
okay on
but
strength,
yeah.
You know, I would have fared better with the dexterity one because my dexterity in this form is stupid.
Well, you'll have to get it next time because Hattie couldn't. We'll put it that way.
Hattie failed.
Yeah,
Something terrible to happen.
Wait, my arcana is the same as my character sheet, so no, it's not. So it will be that
Ooh.
16. Yeah, I have worse arcana.
Actually, the
Wait,
outer ring slips into place.
What?
Ooh.
I just rolled that badly.
Yeah, you just rolled that badly.
I rolled an
Do you-
8. It was not
Do you need help
My-
on yours? Hattie?
one of you at least. Not good
Yeah,
for
you-
fiddly bits.
It seems like it's been a while since you've been in your dragon form. What do you think, Dimblem? Should we try?
Even
We
then,
could
why do you
try.
think draconic is written with slashes and claws?
I'm
Not
not
Well,
you
yeah.
do make a
Dark
voice.
Hattie goes in a
decisions.
dragon form. She goes from light and happy to I've gone dark. I'm talking like this.
Yeah.
Part of it's because my
I-
throat hurts also, but it works.
I
like
want-
it,
I
though,
wanted-
as a thematic
I
thing.
want to do. Yeah, like I will state it will fit perfectly since Hattie is like in a changing period, like form wise, that she would go darker. In voice, not.
She's also just big.
Mhm.
Really big things make really deep sounds.
Mm,
So this is a
Yeah.
feminine dragon voice.
Yes.
yes, Dimblem, do you want to shot at the middle ring?
Oh well, and he
Sorry
kind of
for my-
stretches a little.
Lack of.
I don't know why I'm
expertise.
stretching, but and it's a dex check.
Yes.
You know what I can do? Guidance.
Well, it's a 26.
Add a D4 to it because I cast guidance.
I'll add a d4 to
The
it.
final ring will slot into place,
27.
and a shaft of light will shoot into the heavens from the rings themselves.
Is it brighter than my book?
It's brighter than your book.
No!
The central pedestal begins to pulse with an otherworldly light, and a deep vibration resonates through the platform as the rune emits a voice. To awaken the eternal gates, thou must challenge the essence of creation itself. Weigh thy will, wield thy power, and prove thy mastery over the arcane and the divine. All of you feel a chill in the air and a pull of magic towards the center, as if it's trying to grasp at your very souls.
That's
So-
mine.
I mean, Hattie has so many souls, it's fine. Just which soul it picks is the difference.
I mean,
And I don't know if I have a soul,
I
so-
am all
You
of
sold it
those
so many
things.
times, you've lost track of it.
I am all of these things.
We know that Dimblem has a soul, so...
Yeah.
He's a soul.
It said I was asking-
He's
we had
made
to
of.
I'm made of soul.
It said
So
prove
many.
mastery over the arcane and the divine. Correct. Can we feel what it is trying to ask of us
You
if
can
it wants?
absolutely insight roll it, yes.
That's what I will take. Because I feel like it is asking for more magical power channeled into it, but like we'll
Yeah,
find
that
out.
is what I'm getting at as well. I would love to insight check as well, but I don't have as good as insight as
Well,
Hattie.
I'm not
24.
inciting, I'm channeling.
Are you just channeling outright?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Can
Nope.
I have an Arcana check then from you?
Give me a second.
Hattie,
Yeah.
the rune itself hungers for magic.
27.
Well,
Dimblum
we
begins to channel. What kind of magic are you channeling? Are you just channeling weave magic into it?
I basically just weave.
Okay.
I
so
was
magic.
going to I was going to say, since he's made out of magic, he can deal with the magic things. Hattie, you do death things. Can you do maybe some of that? It's another type of magic, maybe, and then I can do my,
Dimblum,
you know.
how many spell
Yes.
points are you channeling?
Shall we say, I lost 10 to the thing, which means I have 70 left. Wait, why? Is this right? Spell points. We are level 20. No, I would have 123 spell points then. So let's
Are
say
you a
I'm
full caster though?
No, I'm not a caster, but I am a construct made of magic.
Yeah, so he.
I'm just saying the spell points might work differently for you. I don't know if we've ever figured that out.
He takes the rules of full caster because he is magic.
Okay, okay. Fair enough. I was just wondering.
So I have 123 left, and I would probably channel, let's say, 100 of those spell points in.
Okay. Dimblum will begin to channel spell points into it. As he does so, the platform begins to hum with a resonance, and a faint pillar of light emerges once again from the central rune. Dimblum is now channeling energy into the central rune.
But I can tell it still needs divine magic, correct?
You can tell it needs more magic.
It needs more magic, and I'm guessing it's divine magic. Where's my divine spells?
You don't have to cast a spell, you can just channel magic.
Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is if...
roll for you as well.
I'm terrible at Arcana.
I know, I'm sorry, but that's the way the test works.
That's alright.
Actually, no, for you it would be religion. If you're
I was just going to ask if I could...
divine magic, it would be religion.
Yeah, because that's at least something I'm okay at. I understand religious magic. I don't understand necessarily Arcana, wizard magic. So I'm going to go ahead and try to... I think it's going to be a little bit of that flavor of A Call Beyond, but also with her breath weapon. So you'll see as she just cracks her shoulders and rears her head up to her full height and focuses in on the channeling her power into this, but the way it manifests is she will look like she's going to use a breath weapon, so she charges up, opens her mouth, and then you just watch as this little pulse flies out, and this ring of concentric charges of stars and ice shards begin to form around her and send these beams directly into it. Similar to A Call Beyond, but more direct, more channeling.
Okay.
So I'll roll a religion check. Not a ton, but it's going to be an 18.
Okay. How many spell points are you willing to use?
I'm going to start lighter than Dimblum did, because he just dumped like full bore.
Yes.
12 9th level spells equivalent into it. I'm gonna approach slowly. I'm gonna go ahead and dump and start with 10 spell points. Seeing how that reacts will determine if I'm going to react more. I'm not going to channel all of my power at once. I'm deciding.
The column of light still continues. Tricks.
Yes. I will, even though I am very far from Cholt, I will divulge into
Cholt.
my. Yeah, but I
Sounds
will.
really dumb.
I'm summoning. No, I'm not summoning anyone. I will not weave, not divination. I will tap into my Shadowfell magic, and I will channel that at a spell point of, I don't know. Let's dub 50. I can go between Hattie and Dimblum. That's
Arcana.
fine. Okay, and I am still in my shadow form, which means it will be a 13 roll. 28.
It is enough. The surrounding air grows colder and cracks of energy ripple from across the platform, frost creeping up the legs of all of you, forcing you to move lest you be held by the frost itself. Every single one of you make a strength saving throw.
Yes!
Sorry, Hattie.
That's alright, I'm a dragon at the moment.
Yeah, you have a higher strength modifier, so...
Yeah, it's +9. I'm gonna roll it as it is, and then it'll be 2 higher than this.
Well,
So it'd be a 24.
My thing does not specify saving throw for strength.
Which means it's just your modifier.
Okay. Well, then I would love my old modifier.
Oh no.
8.
Hey.
Hex is restrained.
Can I though?
Yeah?
She's
You're like-
shadows.
You're
are
half
restrained.
shadow, does it?
You are corporeal
I don't
still.
think. Yeah, I think
If you are corporeal,
I-
you can be restrained.
condition
stats.
immunities: charmed, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, stunned. I'm immune to all of
You're
those.
not immune to
Yeah,
restraint.
but not restrained.
No, it doesn't specify restraint.
There you
Which
go.
means
So
you're
that, yeah,
restrained.
so I can. Okay, so I can be restrained. Okay, but legendary resistance. If the Umbral Lord fails a saving throw, you can choose to succeed instead.
Okay, you choose to succeed.
I choose to succeed. I don't want to be restrained. You mean?
I also have freedom of movement locked and loaded if you needed it.
You're just ready for it. The
I've done this so many times on us. It has come in clutch multiple
pillar
times.
of light will flicker and fade as you channel the energy into it. It seems hungry for more.
In that case, I'm going to go ahead and continue dumping spell slots. I did say I was judging this as I went, and seeing as it needs more, I've dumped... Watching my friends dump a large amount of magic into this, I'm going to go ahead and put in, let's say, 40 more to bring it up to a total of 50 from me.
Okay.
It's just as I increase that magical semi-breath weapon arcane
Traits.
nature around.
Can I use something as a magical conduit instead of spell points?
No.
Fuck.
You're
Well,
not
I
using your
can-
items to get out of this.
I can
Look, I
channel
was
my
not gonna use my
laws.
items. I was gonna use a Romanor's items. What do you
Same
mean?
Bullshit. You
I was
can't
gonna
just
sacrifice.
sacrifice magical items.
I
Dimblum
was
will
sacrificing
channel
Romanor's
20 more points into it.
I can dump 20. No, wait. You said 20. How much have I used? 50. And I still have 120 minus 50.
This is why I'm using
70.
the
Emblem
So,
adds more,
okay.
The platform becomes volatile
Wait.
with arcs of icy lightning striking randomly. Everyone make a dex save.
This would be one higher than it's written.
God.
Oh no, what happened last?
So it would be a 16 for me.
If I didn't have advantage, I would have rolled a nat one on these two last saves.
Oh shit.
Just
Hattie
saying.
and Dimblum. You will take some lightning damage.
Lightning, ready, lightning.
You will take 9 points of lightning damage.
Not that frightening.
Not that frightening, no.
It tingles as we continue channeling power.
Yes.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I can't really
Timblum is tapped out.
spend all that much more.
Well, I was going to state that I can afford to dump. I can afford to dump more, but I want to dump 10 at a time. So I
What
will
is
start
this?
with 10.
Are you bidding on a house?
Yes.
What is this?
It's spelled
I'll
I
do
am
similar.
I am
I'm-
auctioning my spell points away, so I'm doing 10 at a time.
I have auctioned
I'm gonna
so much.
start
I'm
by
winning
pumping
this bid.
How many you put
20 more into it.
Okay, the arts continue. Deck save everyone else.
Everyone else?
Everyone.
Okay.
Sorry.
Again, it is 1 point higher than this,
Oh,
so that's going
God.
to be a 21.
What is
You
happening
could- you-
to Dimblum?
No, you can see Dimblum is channeling very much of his energy to this. There's a fit.
It is not very good with deck
No,
saves.
he's concentrating very hard. So that's 30
Yeah,
blinding damage to Dimblum.
It is oddly fitting that I'm rolling bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
The dice tell the
incredibly
story
fitting
sometimes.
you're rolling bad,
Okay,
yes,
okay.
but...
Last
Now,
for the
Do
re-
each of us
for the
take
re-
half, or
No, you just take nothing.
For the remainder of this session, I will lift the dice curse on last, but just the remaining of this session.
I mean,
You don't
thank
have that
you,
power.
I think. That means minus 2 minutes.
You do not have that power.
Hey, I can do with my curse what I want to do with my curse.
You
and I
have
will lift
removed
it
the
for
curse
safe.
for a total of negative 2 minutes.
Hattie,
that feels right.
you sense something ungodly grasping at the roots of this place. The dead seem to be speaking, yet they have no voice.
Friend.
They
So
seem
it's
to
just
be
the
drawn
whispers
to
of
you.
lost souls.
You could say that, however.
I don't like that I hear sounds when you say that.
You can see something hideous and terrible walking towards the platform.
It's
It looks like a friend.
if not friend, why
It's
friend
friend-shaped.
shaped?
Exactly. It's dark and gloomy. Oh wait, potential new husband.
Hey,
Oh god, his heart!
I know you have a thing for liches, but I think these are troggers.
Hey, are you kink shaming me?
Yes. As your
Your
husband,
wild
I
west
can't
you're
of him.
channeling.
You're sleeping on the couch tonight.
It's fine. He
I mean, I have my own couch, so that's fine, I
That's the
think.
only reason I keep saying that he has to sleep on the couch.
Nobody else but Hattie notices this.
Huh.
However,
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Not even with my true sight?
no.
Oh, okay.
Remember, I'm very attuned to undead.
To death. We're just going
Yeah.
with death rather than the undead. You're very attuned to
That-
death.
That's fair.
I wonder how they taste.
Probably not very good.
Oh.
They're very
So you're
spoiled.
not gonna turn around and eat